Welcome to episode 41 of the Gilded Plays Odyssey of the Dragonlords. When lastly left off, the heroes spent a whole lot of time in Mytros, where they tied up a whole lot of loose ends that I won't enumerate because it'll take too long, and definitely not because I don't remember them. And right at the end of the session, the group decided that they're finally going to topple the Minotaur slave trade. Hey, we got a subscription from 6 Deadly Sins. Thanks to the resub.
The fuck is that guy?
Chris. Welcome back to the Gilded Troll. Yeah, and we got 100 bits just before we went live from 12-sided guy. Because a wizard is never late.
Oh, we didn't
get the what? Also, we have a hype train. That was fast. Thanks
Jesus.
for the sub, Amber.
Thanks.
15 months.
15 months.
Hey, let's keep the hype going.
Yeah. So let me turn that off real quick.
This could be yours.
It could be yours.
With your channel points.
Pause redemptions.
But
cool.
Only channel points that you already spent.
Yep.
Yep. So is it time for me to pick a winner for our monthly giveaway for Heroes Feast?
It's a cookbook.
We seriously need to we need a drum roll button. So that
you just need a sound alert that only the mods can do.
Right.
You hear that?
Nope.
Nope.
Really?
Zoom is cutting it.
Zoom's cutting it out, which is merciful.
Oh boy.
God. There's our drum roll.
Save the beef, people.
Thanks for the gift sub, Tim.
That's okay.
And the winner,
Also the 600 biddies.
the winner of our monthly giveaway, which is a copy of Heroes Feast, the official Dungeons and Dragons cookbook, is DJ Hollerby.
Hey!
Ooh. Hey!
Congrats, DJ Hollerby. So I'm just gonna copy paste the name to Steph.
Yeah.
Steph is gonna reach out to you on the Twitch.
Onto Twitch.
But I want to make sure I copy paste it. We got so many things. I want to make sure I copy paste it to Steph because I have not done that in the past, and then I cleared all the entries, and then we weren't sure what the numbers were in someone's name.
Yeah, I had to confirm.
Yeah.
Because there were a lot of Icemans on Twitch.
There's a lot of Iceman. Alright, so now I can unpause redemptions. So you guys can enter the next giveaway for May, which is a copy of Candlekeep, which I had on the table, but Steph put away.
You mean Van Richten's?
Shit. You're right.
That.
Damn it. You're right.
We already did that giveaway.
We already did Candlekeep.
That was in March.
Yeah. Shit. Giveaway is Van Richten's Guide to Ravenloft. Thanks for correcting me, Tim.
Okay.
Look at Tim.
I'm just super. I'm waiting. I'm 200 points off and 2 entries, so because I really want it. So I'm waiting, and I have 2 copies of Candlekeep, so I don't need more.
Oh, you do have 2. Yeah.
It's fine. My housemate came home today and was like, "Oh, I saw a new book in the shop today. It's like a D&D book full of mysteries in the library." And I was like, "Yeah, I have 2 copies. Do you want one?" She's like, "Yes." So it's weird, serendipitous moment. I had a book just over.
Yeah. So we also got 600 bits from Horrible Tomato and 500 bits from 12-sided guy.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Love you.
And I added 2 tiers into everyone's, all the players.
But not me.
Nope.
How much is Ian sitting on?
10.
Plenty. Fucking plenty.
Yeah. So, you guys are doing stuff and things?
Yeah.
Why did I...
Hey! I know what that sound means. I'm conditioned already.
It means Trito for the Foof Queen.
Baby.
She's coming.
She's coming. I took her for a very long walk earlier.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah. Hi.
I was just looking at Foundry and I was just like, why do I have a whiz save from Lizard King / Queen? I was very confused. It was the hold person that Yasena cast on Drankor to steal the Staff of Thunder and Lightning. Incidentally, I was thinking about that. Since all of the properties of Staff of Thunder and Lightning are once a day, you could actually just use all of them, unattune your staff, and attune the other one, and get all those once a day features again. So there is value in having 2 of them.
We just give them to Remir and have them combine them into twice a day.
No.
Are you sure?
I mean, but
pretty cool.
No, but honestly, I'd rather just have 2 separate ones, because then I just basically, oh, I need 2 hours, right? An hour to unattune and an hour to
it takes
reattune.
2 hours to swap.
Thanks for the bit, Super CT8.
Yeah, we got cheer spell for everybody.
Oh.
Everybody. Thank you.
Thank you.
Is
And
it
we
an
got
hour
20
or is it a short rest?
It's an hour,
So
which you can
catnap.
do during. Yeah, you can't catnap to a tune. No,
Yeah.
that would be
That
fine.
would be busted.
I mean, you can only catnap once a day, so
Yeah.
You can only catnap once a day?
yeah.
And
The
then
spell
meditate
says
while
you can't do that again. Yes, you can meditate while attuning.
Okay.
So, yeah, we're playing D&D. You guys are still in Mytros. I feel like it felt like a good place to stop last session, but now it feels like a weird place to pick up.
Yeah. That checks out.
Okay.
Well, at the end of the session, Bulba came up to us, right?
Yeah, he was like, "You guys are gonna
Yeah.
like fix shit now, right?"
There are rumors that, yeah.
I think we need to go to like the Minotaur pens.
Yeah.
And just like
Market.
temperature check on them. Like,
Hmm.
what is like even if we free them, what do they want? Are they Sidon sympathizers? Like, are we gonna free them and then there's an internal force inside the city that will turn on the people the moment shit looks bad? Like,
Hmm.
I think
Yeah.
that's one of the...
So let's go check it.
Okay. I'm not gonna make you roll dice for this because I mean it's not hard. It's not hard, and you're level 14. It wasn't hard when you were level 5. Yeah, no, you can pretty easily get a gauge of how the Minotaurs are feeling about the situation, and there's not one sentiment. Obviously, it's a group of people. They're not all going to agree on everything. The sentiment regarding specifically the rumor that they will be sacrificed ranges from a certainty and fearfulness to utter doubt. But it skews more towards certainty, if that makes sense. Like, they're on the whole convinced, but there are skeptics. As for Sidon specifically, they predominantly have no love for Sidon. The origins of their race are not a happy origin.
As we are asking them about this stuff, do any of the merchants take a look over when we say anything about the whole sacrifice thing? We gave anything based off that?
I'd imagine we're trying to keep it quiet that we're asking about that.
Oh, yeah,
for now.
if we're openly asking about it, I'm paying more attention to the merchants than the Minotaurs.
Are you asking openly?
I mean, I'm assuming they would answer loudly even if we asked.
I don't think we can do anything stealthily anymore.
Yeah.
You kind of
Especially in the
can't.
middle of the city, yeah.
Yeah.
If we had a way to change all of our appearances, maybe. But
I mean, that's a spell.
yeah,
Who has seeming?
Yeah, who's got seeming?
what's that, fifth
Bard
level?
would have.
I think it's
usually.
6th.
Sixth?
It's fifth.
Oh, it is
It's
5th,
on
yeah.
my, it's
I'm
on
thinking-
my list, but I don't think I have it.
I always
Yeah.
confuse seeming for mislead.
Yeah.
Which is 6th and hilariously underpowered.
Is that just wizards and sorcerers?
Bard, sorcerer, wizard.
Bard.
Yeah, Bard,
So
Sorcerer,
it's
Wizard.
just your
And
seven.
then, yeah.
Okay,
And then 2 Warlock subclasses that Tim isn't.
got it.
I can do disguise self, but then
Yeah.
I probably want to look like Orsino to do this,
Yeah.
because having a Minotaur hero prophecy is probably far more effective than being Adonis.
Yeah, I mean, good point. So yeah, there really isn't any doing anything quietly. Like, anything you guys do in the city, people are going to be watching and listening. And the overall sentiment from the slave masters, let's call them what they are, is confusion at your interest, but also just arrogance. Like, obviously, that's what we're doing.
Why are you proud?
Can we substantiate through the merchants that they intend to do the sacrifice?
I'm just gonna go out on a limb and say that they are going to be incredibly cagey about that.
Okay.
Like, will not confirm or deny.
But that's one of those situations where like anything but a flat out no is yes.
Yeah.
You know, like
checks out.
How do we want to go about getting them all together?
I think we should go and speak to my great like my 8 times great grandson.
I feel like it's more than that.
I was just going by the same period of time as Scorpius to.
But Scorpius is an elf.
Oh.
But I'm also. I mean, I don't know what my parents were, but I'm a young elf.
This is true.
Yeah.
Many centuries ahead of me.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully.
Calliope was also a human, so how are you a full elf? You're probably just like 80% elf, and that's enough.
Magic.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah, it's probably at least 20 generations back.
Yeah, after 500 years, it's
you say like 25 years is an average age of whatever.
Yeah.
Are we completely ruling out even remotely talking to them? Or are they just too cocky that we don't want to bother?
No, we want to talk to them because we don't want to completely force it. But I do think we should Zone of Truth them to make sure we're getting the truth out of them.
So to give you guys a better idea of exactly who you're dealing with, Terran Nordagon has about 40% interest in the Minotaur slave market. Like, he is by far the largest minority owner of Minotaurs. There are 5 other merchants who own the other 60% of them, but then they act collectively through these markets that employ dozens of slave masters.
So it's the 6th, but it's the 6th that we need to get in the room.
Right.
And they're the ones who would hold the oaths.
They hold the oaths. The slave masters transfer them on their behalf. They feed, water, and train the Minotaurs. They sell the Minotaurs. Money goes back to the owners.
So they're pieces of shit, but they're not the pieces of shit that we need to deal with.
Right.
We need to deal with different pieces of shit.
Correct.
Cool.
They're supervisors, not managers.
Exactly.
Would Tim's ancestor be able to put everyone in the same room, or?
That's my plan. He's basically now just going put a little bit of fear into Taran and just get him to summon the merchants to his estate.
We bought a lot of diamonds here, right?
Yeah.
You did?
Mm-hmm.
We've dropped a lot of coin. We could probably just call them all, say that we want to meet with them all, and then meet them.
You haven't dropped end
much.
the Minotaur slave trade kinds of money?
Yeah, we don't have that much.
Oh no, not meet them to end the Minotaur slave trade. Just
I know. You haven't dropped that kind of money.
I mean, he paid us $5,000 just for Moxena's head. We paid less than half of that for diamonds in the city.
Right.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
He paid you $5,000 for her head because
we paid $1,200 for diamonds.
Because she had caused him to lose way more than that money.
Yeah.
Got it. I thought we dropped a lot of coin here.
Not really.
I mean, you did donate 25,000 gold to the war effort.
That's true. We did do that.
But that's not a particularly public, splashy kind of. You know what I mean?
Right.
We don't really have splashy money.
That said, stories of your plundering the hordes of coins from dragons, those stories are things that exist.
Thanks, Kyra, I guess.
Yeah.
And also all of the people who took shore leave. that
Yeah.
saw us do this.
Yes.
And helped you collect that
Help us
money.
move the stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, if you think about it, the merchants should want to bend over backwards for us to get into that's a
'Cause we
huge
have that
business
coinage.
opportunity to be, you know what I mean? Like, that looks good for your business if you help the fucking heroes.
Yeah, we could pull a Django and walk in like,
Oh
hey,
god.
we're here to
I feel like that was
Deuces.
brought up on the Discord, and someone, I don't remember who, said, how about we don't Django?
That was me.
Oh,
But I was
cool.
talking about the other half of the Django, where we just murder everybody.
Yeah. I mean,
What
that's
What
that's
does
a
Django mean?
Django Unchained.
I
Please,
never saw it, so I don't know this.
please
Hey,
elaborate
Chris.
further for me.
Hey Chris, roll a d20.
Oh,
It's out of stock. Really?
What?
Oh, is it doing that stupid thing where stuff is showing
I,
up out of stock on
wait.
channel points?
Let me check.
sorry. I just assumed that Django Unchained was a common piece of media that everyone would have seen.
This is 20 per
That's
stream.
Alaris. Thanks,
Oh
Lethal.
yeah. Thanks.
Also, Lethal Sandwich, you may want to just refresh the stream and it may fix things.
It's
Oh,
fine.
there it
No, I
is.
mean the
Got it.
first one.
All right, Chris, roll one more.
Oh, what? Okay.
One more time.
One more time. That's a 1. That's for Orsino.
Orsino.
What was the 15 for?
Alaris.
For Alaris.
There were 2 cheers. Yeah.
On a nat 20, Ramir gets a 20th cheerspiration. Cute.
Oh, I'm at 19. Jeez.
Yeah, you are.
Yeah,
Use them!
you need to use those.
If he hits 20, can he turn it into an auto crit?
No.
Damn it.
We've talked about that so many times
Yeah.
before, like...
I keep bringing it up too, hoping that you'll just
People
go,
would
yeah,
just hoard
okay.
stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would rather Ramir hoard stuff than just suddenly have more auto crits.
Well, use those rolls to convince 20 merchants to give up
Yeah.
their
I meant to
Their
plug in my
Minotaurs.
watch because it's dying, but oh well.
whatever. All right, how are we gonna get them all together?
I think try Tim's way of
Yeah.
talking to his great grandson.
Many greats.
Many grades. I did not feel like going into all those grades.
Yeah, many greats, but the grandson is not great.
Yeah.
No, he's a dickwad.
I'm gonna just choose 25th times grandson. That makes it easy in my head. 25.
Okay.
Done.
So on average, your ancestor or your descendants were 20 years old when they had.
I think on
They're-
average that's not terrible.
Yeah, that's not terrible. Yeah.
Not for like back in the Greek days.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Because then they lived to 35.
Yeah.
I'm not going to go
fuck
into why
everybody
that
inside.
number is a statistical nightmare, but
Yeah.
it's actually about 60. Not important. If you live past 3, you're likely to live to 60. It's fine.
not
Oh,
gonna go
okay.
Infant mortality. Yeah, I'm not going to go into it, but I'm going to go into it. Infant mortality drastically skewed the mean into the 30s. Because infant mortality was ridiculous.
Yeah.
Anyway, so yeah, you guys are gonna go to the Nordagon estate. Are you going to just show up uninvited, unannounced?
My intention is to do the showy thing.
Okay.
As Adonis, like, dragon up on the edge of the cliff where his house is and just... I got thaumaturgy? Yeah, like thaumaturging the, like... Taran, Nidong, get your ass out here, basically.
This'll work.
Like,
Do you
not
want
like...
to?
So this isn't a social visit. This is you calling him out on the carpet.
I basically just want to set him, like, on the wrong foot to begin with. I don't want to... I don't know that, like, formally going in, like, walking all cheery into his estate and then sitting down, like, I just don't think it's going to get anywhere. That puts all the power in his hands. I kind of just want to, like, catch him off guard, a bit of flash, and just, like, I don't know. If it seems completely off, then I won't do it, but that's kind of what I thought.
There's no reason we can't do a 180 if he's not responding well to it.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, like, we still have the upper hand here.
Which is
So-
that you're demigods.
Yeah.
And maybe if I go in and
Ramirez.
and we just walk in, and then if he pisses me off, I then just like Adonis it, and then do the thaumaturgy.
Okay. And where do the dragons come in?
They're just circling around.
You sending to have Verdi just like land on his roof at the right moment.
Just roof tiles just go flying everywhere.
Yeah.
They have those like bright terracotta like.
Oh, I love that shit.
Yeah, those are neat.
Yeah.
So Tam, do you want to possibly wear Moxina's helmet when you do this to remind him who killed her?
No, baby, that's yours. I'm good.
Okay.
I will set.
You can wear it if you want, but I'm good.
Do you guys have any concept of what that helmet? Like, you guys have no idea what that helmet is or means.
I mean, would I?
It is a Divination helmet, I think. It's an Amazon helmet.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you mentioned that when we got it.
Okay.
It's like a super like closed helm, isn't it? Like a normal like Spartan. Yeah. Because it used to hide her snakes.
Right.
Mm.
Yeah, it's almost like Magneto's helmet, like that shape. Where like it cool. Comes down basically to your collarbone, and then it's just got the one piece of metal in the middle of your face, but then it's just fully wrapped around your head.
Actually, you know what? I think I will wear it because he, as far as I know, he doesn't know that I'm not a Medusa anymore.
Cool.
I mean, you guys have been parading through town for 2 days at this point, so
I'm gonna wear it anyway.
Okay.
I'd like to set the dragons to circle. The ones that we're not going to bring in, just circle above the merchant port.
I think Cassis might have something to say about that.
He can say
it. Try me, bitch.
Okay. His dragon is bigger than ours. Just
it is.
As a reminder.
I love how the power's slowly going to everybody's head. So
I mean, it is just one dragon versus 4 dragons. So.
Yeah.
I mean, his dragon is only. Actually, is his dragon an adult?
So we have 5 dragons now. Just one of them is the size of a cat.
Right.
I like to imagine that one's.
Wait, no, we have 6, and 1 is an adult.
Hezebal's up in the steps.
Right.
Yeah.
Icarus is an adult. Yeah, so Icarus is way bigger. Also, Icarus is silver, which is bigger than any of your colors.
It's not all about size.
For some reason in my head, I was equating silver to white, and I was thinking that he was not.
So silver shares cold damage with white, but silver is not the least. It is
statistically,
it is the second highest in the rankings.
Do you have enlarge?
Yeah, I was just thinking. We don't need to. I think we're over. Like, I don't know.
So you've got your 4 dragons, and Scorpius Jr. is she behaves. Scorpius Jr. She behaves like a cat. She's not the size of a cat. She is a medium creature. She's about 4 feet tall. Yeah, with a 8-foot wingspan.
She's special.
Very large dog.
Yeah, she's a very large dog who named herself Scorpius.
We told her she could be anything she wanted to be.
Yeah.
She wanted to be Scorpius.
Yeah.
Forgot about that.
Yeah.
Can I be Scorpius?
If that's not clipped, I gotta go back and clip that. It's fucking hilarious.
I was like almost upset about it at first, and now I just think it's kind of amazing.
Alright, so we're going in.
I think before we were gonna go in, I wanted to like do some research on the merchant stuff as well, and like I was also interested in like, I know it's gonna be dumb and dry and I'm not doing anything with it, but like how property rights work and shit like that. Like, do I have any claim to like just take back his stuff?
You do not.
Just like, and then like how do the merchants work? Do they need licenses? Like what? I don't know. Just like stuff
so
that we could use to fuck them with if they try to like
Right.
be assholes. We can go like, actually, you've broken like these 14 laws, and you've also been doing this. And like, so how about you just work with us instead of being assholes?
So blackmailing.
I just want some leverage.
Yeah.
So blackmailing.
Yeah.
Okay.
So no, you do
I
not
like
have
that,
any.
though.
You do not have any legal claim to any of Terran's property.
Okay.
Even if you were to prove that you are indeed Adonis, you don't have any claim to your descendants' earnings or anything like that. In terms of licensure, each of these 6 merchants is not censured. Censure is the opposite. Sanctioned. That one, yeah. Each of them is sanctioned by the Church of Sidon to transfer oaths of service.
Yeah.
Which is just something that is... So it is actually a divine privilege that they have. Because oaths of service aren't just a contract. They are magically binding. And they have the magical power to transfer them.
And I think the last is like him being a lord.
Mm.
Where does that come from?
Him being goddamn rich and able to buy politicians.
Ugh.
Okay. And like, I'm trying to understand because like in feudal society, like that has... like it's a house, like it's a noble house in that sense.
So this is so this society isn't feudal. It is a republic of sorts. It has a king, but it also has politicians.
A senate.
Yeah, it has a senate. Yeah, I mean, yeah, it literally has a senate.
So there's no way in which removing his title may then default to me becoming like I'm the lord of the house of Nerdagon, and that's not a thing.
I mean, you could always just declare it, and then people may or may not just go along with it.
Yeah, I'm just trying to think of like,
but I don't
these
think
are realistic ways in which
yeah.
you could fuck with someone like this.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm just trying to think.
Yeah, no, he is only ennobled by the fact that he has a shitload of money.
So if he's going around being an absolute fuck bucket, it doesn't matter much because
he
money.
he doesn't have any like proper titles.
Right.
He just has politicians.
Nothing can be stripped.
Right.
Yeah. Okay.
But you could usurp it by just asserting your claim to the
Well, that's
name.
the thing, like me to like stripping him of the name and the title. I just wondered if I would have any authority to do that as the head of the House of Nerdagon.
Legally, no.
Okay.
But this is the court of public opinion and not a legal arena.
Yeah. Okay, that's fine. Cool. Thank you. Cool. Yeah, I think we just have to meet them then.
Okay.
Yeah.
Remind me like how old they are.
Terran?
Yeah.
He's in his late 40s.
Okay.
He had a wife and children and no longer does.
Why?
Unclear.
Is that you, Ian, saying that? Or like as a DM, or like in the world, like no one knows or you don't know?
No one knows.
Okay.
Yeah. But he is widely regarded the last Nordagon.
Okay.
What do the rumors say about his wife and children?
Roll. I wish Streetwise was a thing.
Do you want me to roll persuasion?
Sure.
Can I use that charisma thing I'm good at?
Can I use my plus 15?
It doesn't know the virtual tabletop.
Yeah, clicked it.
Yeah, clicked a button.
Okay, click the button.
I want to push the button.
Push the button.
That's a fucking 25, and you didn't even roll that good.
Jesus.
Average.
Rolled a 10.
Right.
Which is average.
Yeah.
It's less than average. Average is 10.5.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
We're not going to get into it.
Luke,
Exactly.
I think you could see that eye roll from space.
Yasena finds out.
Yeah, so there's two prevailing theories. The one prevailing theory is that his wife and children were murdered by a Minotaur, and that's why he hates them so much. The other prevailing theory is that he's actually just a murderous asshole, and he chopped them up and hid them in his basement.
Ooh.
Neither of these are substantiated in any way.
I still want to check the basement.
Same.
Just look for bones in the closet, you know.
Hey, have we used the loom today?
No.
What happened to this kid?
So.
Did he kill his wife?
Are his wife and kids dead? I think would be the better question
It's
first.
the look of Ian hating us.
Yeah.
This is the perfect place for legend lore, but we don't have that.
What's
stuff.
that? Mystery? Since
My
when?
gloves are starting to come off on some of the divination stuff.
Yeah.
Well, especially because we don't like this guy. He's a fuck nugget.
I mean, I kind of like the idea of getting into his basement and seeing if they're actually there.
Well, let's find out if they're dead first.
Let's meet him first.
Steph, did you catch all
Okay,
that?
fine.
I didn't hear you because you're the only one I can't hear in the
Oh, okay.
headphones.
What?
So what are the two prevailing theories?
Either Minotaur's killed his wife and children, and that's why
Okay.
he hates them so much.
Yeah.
Or he's a murderous asshole, and he chopped them up and hid them in his basement.
We're definitely asking the loom.
Yeah.
That's the thing that's happening.
Fair.
Okay, what are you asking the loom? Incidentally, at this time, like, you guys went back to the ship, and you're like, okay, it's, like, early evening, we're just gonna leave now, we're just gonna set sail, like, whatever. And then Bulldog was like, you're gonna fix shit, right?
And then
So-
we're like, right.
So, are you waiting until tomorrow?
Maybe
Dude.
we should do all this research this evening, like around town,
Okay.
and then
Send
we
it
could
on
send a
us.
note
Yeah.
Okay,
and saying we will be at your estate at this time.
okay.
Please make yourself available.
Are you going to make it to dinner?
We'll do brunch.
Yes.
Let's do brunch.
Brunch.
Yeah, we're not known for showing up for dinner. Let's do brunch.
I'd
Low
forgotten all
commitment.
about that.
We're kind of just known for missing meals in general. Like,
Also, if we want to investigate his basement, he gave us coins. We can just teleport there.
Yeah.
Bean.
So, in general, money is fungible. When it comes to using coins as a focus to cast the teleport spell, money is not fungible. And the idea that any of you have any idea which coins in your possession came from him
I mean,
is
that's fair.
laughable.
I buy
But
that.
also, like, yeah, that just
that's
doesn't...
fine.
Maybe if he
Scrying.
crafted them, like, then maybe. But like,
But also,
even...
coins go through so many different people's
Yeah,
hands.
that's
that-
Right,
And we didn't get anything besides coins from him, right? He didn't give us any.
right. Just a big old pile of gold coins.
it's fine. We don't need to like teleport in or anything. I don't think.
No.
Do we?
I
No,
don't think so. No.
No, we're gonna ask the loom first.
he's your family. He'll be
Like,
nice,
if
right?
you want to make an entrance, then transport via plants onto his estate if you really want to do that. But I don't think you need to.
Yeah, he is. His estate is one of the very few green areas in the city.
Mm.
Yeah, there's not a lot of green in the city.
We can
I
walk like
hate him
normal
so
people.
much.
Or fly. Walk or fly is fine.
We can walk like normal people, or
Or
fly, on
fly.
dragons.
And on a horse-drawn carriage.
I think we should
Yes.
fly up and just alight, and then have the dragons just go back to the ship. I think we should do that. I think we should fly up. So like
Oh,
land on the
yeah.
edge of the cliff.
Alright, let's ask the loom.
Maybe the edge of the wall, since his estate is walled.
The cliff edge doesn't seem to be.
Wait, really? That seems like a terrible.
Just the part that's facing the rest of the town.
Oh my god, that's terrible design. What's wrong? Yeah, you're totally right. You're 100% right. That's so
That's
bad.
cocky as shit.
That is cocky as shit.
Thanks for the follow.
I suppose they
Hey,
just assume
Dub,
it's so
12303.
sheer no one will ever.
I mean, it is pretty goddamn sheer. It is a cliff face.
Oh, I'm sure that they have specific archers there to shoot people who decide to climb it.
Probably.
Because you know that someone from the slums is going to try and steal, like,
Yeah.
climbing that cliff.
Well, so it doesn't overlook the slums. Like it doesn't overlook Stygian Row. It overlooks the dock district.
Yeah.
Well, that's better.
That's
Maybe
so
the
much better.
shipwrights- maybe
Yeah,
the shipwrights more
there
than
aren't
the
any
docks.
ne'er-do-wells in the dock district.
Yeah, definitely not. 0. None of those.
So is this the estate then? If you pointed this out before I got over to the Mytros map.
No, it's the
Yeah.
south end of the that cliff.
Oh, I see.
Also, this map is so humongous that like our pointers are tiny as hell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like this is the entrance to the estate.
Yep. Yeah.
What
I
is
think it
this?
was on the north side.
That's the actual manor house.
What's this then?
That is a big old gazebo in the middle of a pond.
What's that?
Servants' quarters.
Okay.
God.
Sorry, I'm not
No,
trying to be
I got it.
obnoxious. I'm just trying to
Ian,
get.
what's this?
Don't
we
know.
have been there. We have been there once before. Like it's not
I know.
unreasonable
Yeah.
to ask what these things.
Not gonna lie, Chris, I have no fucking clue what that building is.
Probably where
Well,
the
but-
house. That's probably where the guards live, right?
But this looks
Yeah.
like potentially a good spot for a dragon to land, and so does this. And like,
Hmm. Yeah.
if we wanted to have one land on a roof that like looked down at the entrance to the manor, that could be a good spot.
To the loom.
So Loom, yeah.
Did Taryn kill his wife and kid?
Yeah, maybe
Was
ask
it-
if they're
Ask
living,
if
if they're
they're-
living first.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why?
The rumors, because the
Well,
rumors
because
suggest
then
they're all-
you don't have to ask the question, did he kill them? Because they might not be dead at all.
Okay. Are they alive?
No.
Did he kill him?
No.
So the Minotaurs kill him.
No.
The fuck? Alright, I'm out. That's my 3.
So all the rumors are bullshit,
Now I'm sad.
Imagine
It's-
such a thing.
right?
Did
Imagine.
we just get the 3?
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
it's
3
only
day.
3.
Oh, okay.
I mean, you can just do it again tomorrow.
That's okay.
Yeah, I mean,
Um,
I might just legend lore and ask about the wife.
I don't know if she's legendary.
Oh, that's fair. It has to be something legendary, right?
Yeah, you can't just legend lore anything.
Then it's just lore.
If the thing you named isn't of legendary importance, you gain no information.
Hmm.
That's fair.
So, is there anything else you wanted to do today before, like, in preparation for this meeting with Taryn?
I don't think so.
Okay.
Go sleep.
All right. You wanna do a big heck and switch, and I get to mark off one more day till the end of the world? You gonna load?
Oh.
You gonna stick
Oh.
at 25%?
Actually, I think I probably would have spent some time last night trying to,
We're gonna.
with his extensive knowledge of being around dragons for 5+ years, trying to
Okay,
teach Scorpius
this-
Jr. how to dragon.
Shit itself.
Yeah.
Just a little bit. Eh.
Roll 20, don't sponsor us.
Okay. Alright, there we go. We got a calendar. And I get to mark off another day. And on your screen, this day is empty, but on my screen, there's a bunch of shit here.
Oh.
Oh, do we also want to sacrifice something to Vulcan? Since it's
Did
a
we
new
find
day.
out that we had maximum
Oh,
sacrifice?
Yeah,
we can't.
Yeah.
Each item can only be improved by up to, was it 20%?
20%. Yeah.
Yeah,
Has
so
the-
we've maxed that out.
Yeah.
Has the heart been done 20% too?
Well, he's not working on it yet, so.
Yeah, he's not
Oh, we
working on
need
the
to
harp
wait
yet.
until then. Okay.
Remir, on this morning, you feel brimstone surging through your veins once again.
Fuck.
Your skin turns sickly green, your pupils narrow, and painful scales cover your body. It is excruciating to have weight on your person.
Wait, is this every day?
Once again, you gain 60-foot dark vision and lose your racial mountable feature. It was 3 days ago that it happened last time.
Can I just fucking fix you? Like,
Well, he's restoring it every couple days. Oh, that's gonna bleed us out of coins, though.
Diamonds, but yeah.
Diamonds, yeah.
Oh, it's every 3 days.
Yeah, it's only 33.33 gold per day. No big deal.
If he turns into Medusa, would he turn into like a Naga? Or if it is half turn into a snake? Instead of
Not going to become a biped.
So I would know that his transformation is happening much quicker than mine did, right?
About twice as fast as yours.
Shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because my transformation was over like a month, right?
Yeah, it took weeks. Yeah.
So I would be able to tell that this would be like, you would be fully Medusa in like 2 weeks' time. If you let this go.
Do I think that if I removed all of the effects of what happened, would it the transformation?
I can't tell you what you think.
Based on my extensive arcane knowledge, do I think?
No.
Look at you using the fucking keyword.
Curse of the Medusa is a firmly religious thing. It is baked into the fabric of this reality.
And I wouldn't be able to help because mine was not.
Yours
mine was
did not behave this
different.
way. Yeah, and
Right.
you also made no strides to reverse yours.
Can I
I mean,
ask-
I'm sure you tried things, but none of them worked.
Can I ask the
Right.
loom
I mean,
if we can remove it entirely?
you can ask the loom whatever you want.
How the fuck do I word that?
I mean, I think just the way you.
Can this curse be stopped? Just plain and simple. Can it be stopped from
I want to
coming
know
back?
if we can stop it within our current means.
Oh yeah, then like, do we have the ability to completely eliminate this today?
Don't ask that because we have wish.
That's true.
I mean, you could just specify without wish.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, do that. What?
What were you gonna say, Luke?
What was the name of the? Was it the King of Beasts? King of something?
The
Monsters?
Father of Monsters?
Father of Monsters. Can the effect placed on Remir by the Father of Monsters be completely reduced if all of the effects are greater or restive?
That's your question?
Yes.
That's the question of the loom?
Sure.
No.
Okay.
So let's go back to the first one then.
Well,
Are we
let's
able
not
to
do
fig-
today. It'll be an action that we do. Like we'll have to go do something, I assume. Like we did with Scorpius. Like he needed to do something to end the curse.
That's
Assume
true.
it's
Then we can specify without leaving Mytros.
Hmm.
Because then even if it says yes, then that tells us that if
Are
we're not
we-
able to do it.
Are we able to fully remove the
Did
curse?
you guys want to save any loom questions for
Yeah.
Taryn?
Should probably do that. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean we can take
We
care
can
of
just
Remir's important too.
I'm just...
She is, but we have 3 days until it comes back. We hope.
So
I
am
wanna
I
fix
taking
it
100
now.
gold worth of diamonds out?
It makes me fucking nervous.
Do you need to? He just got dark vision and lost a racial feature he doesn't use anymore because he's attached to a chariot.
Oh, okay, true. Yeah, I am attached to the chariot.
What if we need to ride Remir?
There's a chariot!
There's a chariot, but also at the
There is.
same time, it could progress every day if we don't.
Well, if it's
Yeah,
progressive
like-
again, then we'll just get rid of it. Then.
Like,
that
what
works.
what if it's an exponential fucking acceleration or some bullshit? What if something happens in the middle of the goddamn day?
Like during our fight.
I think that would be good to let this sit and then resto if it gets any worse.
I don't
Yeah.
feel good about it. If something happens, it's not my fault.
What if oh, okay. But also what if it just starts in like progressing exponentially?
Well,
Yeah.
even if he turns into
I think you're the third person to ask that question.
Yeah.
even if he turns into a full-blown Medusa and cannot resto it, we'll just add that to our list of things to fix. We're
You know, I
gods,
don't
we'll
like
go
how
fix
long
it.
this list is.
You're right. There's a lot of
really
back
want
burner
this.
stuff.
Also, Yasena's madness ends today, so that's the thing.
Hey.
Hey. So what 2 questions do I have left that need to be used on Terran? If we're not asking about Remir stuff.
We were gonna ask. Was it still just about his kids, or was it? Did we want to ask?
We know that
Is
they're
it
dead.
only
that's
yes or
about it.
no? Or is
What
it one
about-
word answer?
It's yes or no.
What about
Yeah.
does he know how his wife and kids were killed? Like, just simply, like, is he in on this, or does he also not know?
I mean, how is that affecting our whole deal with slave trade?
Yeah.
I mean, it's nice to know, but like we could always learn this later. If we're trying to go meet him today, we should probably use stuff that's going to be affecting the Minotaurs, and if we.
It could be of use though, because if we find out that they were killed by somebody that maybe is swaying him, we
Yeah.
can take care of that. Unless we have coins.
On
Then
this out here. And this is not Bloom related, this is contact other plane. We could just ask what is most important to him. What thing is most important to him, and then we use that as leverage.
That's true.
Yeah.
I don't have contact with the plane today.
We just
Just long rested.
Yeah, I don't have it today.
Okay.
Because I had to swap out 2 spells to get rid of Mortar, and then the one I swapped out today is I always want to say Gaius.
Gesh.
Gash. Yeah.
Gash. I've taken that for very obvious reasons.
What
If
we,
he refuses, I will just take control of his mind for 30 days.
I mean, that's not really how that spell works.
Yeah,
Tim, I can
yeah,
do-
kind
I
of
can
is.
do one.
they can do the other thing. They just take damage, and he'll die from it, probably.
only once a day, isn't it?
Yeah, but he'll probably die from it.
I would assume that he's not strong enough to take whatever the damage is.
Are you talking about Sword of Fate?
No.
A 5d10 from Gash.
Okay.
Oh god, if
Yeah,
I sort of faded him too. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I mean, that's 10d10.
Yeah.
I don't think he's
but that-
worth a Sword of Fate.
Sword of Fate also only lasts, what, an hour? Whereas Gesh lasts 30 days.
Yeah.
Yeah. But an hour would be all we need to get all the Minotaur's stuff transferred, I would assume. But I don't think he's worth that.
Let's.
Tim, I can grab Gesh if you want to grab contact other planes.
I think it's more thematic if Tim did it.
Yeah.
That's fair. Yeah.
Let's try to go in and
Mhm.
have a conversation with them.
So you're done with the loom for now?
Yeah, and then if we don't
'Cause
need it for anything else, I'm gonna ask about.
Having to remember that you've used one question
I'll mark it down.
sucks.
I'll mark it down. It's fine.
Okay.
1 out of 3.
If you really want to ask another one, the question I was thinking of while I was in the bathroom was, did they die of natural causes?
Gravity is natural.
I love you. Wow. I love how you guys are literally just like playing 20 questions trying to figure out how they died. Like,
Yeah, I know. It's probably not relevant in the slightest.
What if we challenged him to?
20 squares.
Good.
Squares but he doesn't own all of the slaves. That's why
Mhm.
Yeah.
it won't work.
Yeah. Okay.
But this is why I'm thinking if something is going on, and there are 6 in total, right?
6 in total.
Yeah.
And he owns a 40% share.
Yeah.
So if one other is required for a full majority for them to change their mind, I can twin Gesh.
It is mathematically impossible for none of them to have a large enough share that he and one other have majority. But it's not like they have stake in a company. It's just Terran owns 40% of all the Minotaurs in Mytros.
But if they end up like being like, sure, maybe we'll do this, we have to vote though. Then there's the potential.
No,
we can
I
maybe
don't. I
tip
think
that
what he
vote.
means is that there is no voting.
There would be no voting. Like they don't control one another in any meaningful way.
Yeah. Okay. I just wondered if they were like there was a unionized sense to them.
No.
Okay.
No, the only real camaraderie they have is through the Church of Sidon. But outside of the Minotaur slave trade, each of them is like they almost too conveniently don't interfere with each other's business in any way. Terran, outside of the Minotaur slave trade, is a real estate mogul. whereas the others are into shipbuilding or, just other completely separate industries in Mytros.
God, can we put these guys on the front line somehow so they all fucking die?
See, in an ideal world, what I would do is I would want to seize his property and give it to the Minotaurs. That's what I would want to do.
So the problem with that is that it's illegal.
Yeah.
All right, let's go talk to him.
Okay. So you sent a message to him yesterday, and you fly in on your dragons, land on the guard building, which we just decided. Someone decided that was the barracks for his house guard, and I'm running with it. So you're just gonna land on that flat building and just make your way into the estate.
Yep.
Okay. So you were expected, but not expected to show up in this way. So there's a bit of scrambling, but you are not ushered because no one dares to usher you, but directed towards the gazebo in the middle of the pond, in the middle of the estate.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. And that is where Taryn is waiting for you. So he's decked out in his best toga. He's got a silver laurel. It's bad taste to wear a gold laurel because that's what the king and queen wear.
Silver's better anyway.
Right.
It is.
It is. It's objective truth. Gold is good for one thing, and it's processors.
What's a processor?
Shut up. He's very clearly trying to. I mean, this might just be how he looks most days, but he is very clearly trying to look incredibly wealthy, and it's working. But the gazebo is essentially just this large 60-foot diameter round affair with just bench seating all along the inner inner circumference of it, except for the 30-degree wedge that is entrance. And he's just sitting not directly across the entrance, but just like off to the side a little bit, just sitting on a bench with essentially a clipboard on his lap. It's like a lap board, like it's a tiny little lectern that sits on his lap.
It's cute.
Why is this so funny?
I don't know. He's just like, he's kind of like in my head, like, he's Lord Nerdag and he's like this fucking slave lord. And he's sitting there with a clipboard. It's like he just now seems like a petty functionary, like in my head now.
Oh, okay.
He's a business person. He's not doing the dirty work. He's just making the money.
The weather is very nice.
Hello.
Hello.
I'm suddenly very nervous.
Yeah, I am too.
I'm just self-conscious.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, we don't have anything to be nervous about here.
But I, as a player, am very nervous about role-playing this.
We want to be diplomatic. Having to be diplomatic is fucking
we
hard.
don't have to roleplay in character. We can describe the flow of the conversation if you'd rather do that.
That sounds good.
You guys are at the point in your careers where the words you say are less important than the way you say them.
Yeah.
Which is easier to describe than act.
Okay.
So, how would you like to direct this conversation? I do want to say that
yeah.
We need to get all of the merchants first.
He attempts to direct the conversation. He is a fairly charismatic individual. I was expecting Chris to make a face at that, but
Hey, thanks for the fantasy animal vegan.
That's a name. Fantasy animal vegan.
Thanks.
Thanks for the follow.
Your name is confusing. Please explain.
Does he? What does he try to direct the conversation towards?
Basically, he's basically trying to push you to tell him how he can assist in your goals in defending the city. Essentially, he's trying to latch himself onto your glory.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
I think
which is significant.
I think I would want to frame it as we heard a disturbing rumor that the population in the Minotaur pens intend to be sacrificed at the dawn of war as the minority shareholder in that business. And we thought you would be best placed to answer that question.
So he is just as tight-lipped as the slave masters were, and does not he basically tells you not even basically he tells you, I can't answer that question. It would be bad for business.
Charm monster, tell us.
We're just busting it out.
Throwing it out.
Is Charm Monster more powerful than Charm Person, or is the only difference that the humanoid restriction is lifted?
Actually, not sure. I don't have Charm Person, so.
Right, I assumed so. I'm just wondering.
I mean, I have Charm Person.
Magic right now, because he'll know he's been charmed.
Yeah, let's not do it now. Let's try and get everybody together.
I think just steps, and then when it comes to a point we cannot move past the blockade,
well,
do it.
Interesting. So Charm Person says the charmed creature regards you as a friendly acquaintance. Mm-hmm. Charm Monster says the charmed creature is friendly to you. That's other than that, it's the only.
That's big.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's interesting.
So
Charm Monster is also in Xanathars. I'm surprised.
I would hold off.
Just for now, I think we
Plus
have
he's
big
being
cards
friendly
to
right
play.
now already.
Yeah.
We can get there.
So his only argument was it's bad for business.
Answering the question would be bad for business, in much the same way you can't share information about what your company's doing because stocks will drop.
Can you get us an audience with all of the merchants involved in the Minotaur slave trade today?
Today, no. Can I make that meeting happen? Yes. Today, no.
How soon?
Why not?
They don't answer to me.
If the head honcho wants something to happen,
they don't answer to me.
Do they answer to the leader of the church?
Yeah. If Gaius were to call a meeting today, then.
So I did dream last night, and I meant to scry on him this morning. That was the one thing I meant to do.
Okay.
Just to see how he's looking.
He is. He's dying.
God.
This makes me happy.
Don't you dare look bad.
So he's still laying in that 20-foot long giant-sized bed in a puddle of his own vomit.
Oh, gross. Fucking fuck.
Okay, it does feel bad, man.
I mean, that's a pretty good threat. We could roll that one out.
No.
No, literally, he does they don't answer to him. He cannot do anything about it.
Yeah.
They do answer.
No. I'm saying I thought you meant to do this to the guy that we're talking to right now.
No, I mean,
no.
Roll out that literally Gaius will be dead before.
Well, that was my out character question was going to be: would we know upon Gaius's death who would inherit the mantle of head of the Church of Sidon and Mytros?
Roll history.
Okay, I'm gonna cheer.
Okay. God, Isen, is there anything you don't have expertise in?
As a 27.
Yeah, that's a fucking okay. So upon the death of the head of the Order of Sidon, their successor is appointed by divine decree.
So from Sidon himself.
From Sidon himself.
Yeah, but what if he's dead?
So
There isn't much of an order of Sidon anymore.
Yeah.
So
We're working on that part.
what? Hang on, I just want to gauge like what his sense of self-preservation here is. Like the armies of Sidon are coming to Mytros.
Yeah, that's the
to
next
rain
pivot. If he
fire
thinks
down.
that is bad for business, then like that is one of the arguments we have, is that long term you're going to be far better served by helping
Yeah,
us than
what's-
hindering us. But I don't
what's
think
his
we're
end-
quite like we're right now like just trying to find out if he's sacrificing. It's clear that he obviously they are intending it.
It's pretty goddamn clear they're intending to sacrifice a chunk of their Minotaurs. Like there's no doubt in your minds. I will say
They're
that. I
intending to
don't like
sacrifice them.
I don't like telling you what your characters think, but there's no doubt in your mind that they're being cagey for a fucking reason.
And they're
Anything
gonna
but a no is a yes.
Sacrifice them to Sidon. Is that correct? Okay.
I mean, I'm assuming so.
It's pretty safe to assume.
Yeah.
Appeasement has in the past worked very well with Sidon.
Can we imply that it's better for their investment to use the Minotaurs as warriors, and if some of them die, then they can still have some of their investment instead of sacrificing all of them?
That's making false promises that we're going to let them keep the Minotaurs, and we're not doing that.
They're not-
But also, they weren't intending to sacrifice all of them. Bullbug had shared that they were planning on sacrificing 20% of them. About 100 Minotaurs.
I think you did say that before. Okay.
We would like to have a conversation with you about bringing.
What if we
This-
just gave them 100 bulls?
100 black bulls.
I mean, 100 of anything, or mythic beast or something. Like,
What's the
We don't have the
conversion?
money or.
What's the
capability for
conversion
that.
rate?
Like,
God.
we could just teleport to Thylea's island and get a mythic beast.
We've
It would
already
have
talked
to
about
be,
that.
Yeah.
Thylia probably wouldn't give up something else for that. Like, I didn't ask her, but her letting us
she-
have
she
the line
gave
for
us
a
a-
very specific purpose, right?
She gave us the resources she was willing to give us for our success. Beyond that, like just going and slaughtering mythic animals on her island is
Bad for
I don't think that's
business.
something we want to do.
And also, bulls, I don't think correlate to a Minotaur.
Sentient creatures.
So in terms of the power of sacrifice, a Minotaur is roughly equivalent to a white oxen, which cost 500 gold.
Yeah.
Whereas the Minotaurs go for 250.
That's shitty.
Throwing this one out here. We can't. We can like Redline. We can't allow sacrifice to Sidon when he comes to storm Mytros.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm willing to share that with this guy
Yeah.
here.
Yeah, the sacrifices will do nothing to assuage Sidon's rage. He is here for one purpose and one purpose only.
His
But
forces
we-
are already on their way.
Also,
Can't allow any
he
more.
literally started the conversation with, "What can I do to help you all?" Well, sacrificing to Sidon when his army is coming is not helping Mytros.
Yeah.
So
Like we,
that's
he killed
very
his sister wife. Like he's not too happy about that.
But we also need to get all of the merchants together. Like that has to be our main goal right this second. And then we can start trying to convince them.
Yeah, did he say
So-
when he would have been able to get those people together?
A few days.
Yeah,
No,
we
it
don't
needs
have
to
a
be
few
today.
days.
It needs to be today.
Do they all are they all located in Mytros, or are they scattered around the extended
Um,
countryside?
Mytros and the, outlying... Jesus.
Aaron,
Something that we could achieve in a day.
Yeah. One of them has significant interests in the vineyards, so he lives out in the country.
Oh, we met
Well,
with
we
that
control
one.
the Vintners Guild, so that's some good leverage.
We went to visit that.
You visited a vineyard.
Oh,
I mean, Helios basically owns the Vintners Guild at this point.
Vintners and vineyards are different.
But how are you going to make any money if you
but
can't
we
Shut up.
buy
mine?
it.
That's true. Oh, so you're saying you can just threaten to ruin his business?
Yeah.
I mean,
by
if
not
we need
distributing his
leverage,
wine.
we have leverage, yeah. But yeah, yeah, how does he respond to us basically saying that the sacrifice is not going to make any difference?
He's incredulous for the most part that you could even potentially have any insight into the motivations of Sidon.
And the fact that we killed Lutheria?
He seems to be willing to entertain the notion that that's true.
Excuse me?
Yeah, I was gonna say Scythe, but I guess normal people don't know what Lutheria looks like, probably.
No, that Scythe is in every depiction of her.
Yeah.
Excuse me? This ain't no really well-crafted replica.
It's not a potty trick.
This is my cosplay, my Lutheria cosplay.
I mean, your history as a disciple of Lutheria is well known.
Wait, what?
Towards you, Helios. Your history as a disciple of Lutheria is well known.
So she just gave it to you, is what he's saying.
It's another reasonable explanation that's easier for someone to take than we killed
Fuck's
Lutheria.
sake. As plainly as humanly possible, she is dead!
The god of death.
Yes.
That does not make sense.
Oh my god.
Kyra's with us, right?
Probably.
Kyra, back us up here.
She pulls out this yards long scroll. Just reads a stanza.
How does he react to that? A god saying this. A literal god.
In the flesh. Just totally makes sense.
There's also a demigod here.
There is a demigod.
And we're also, like, practically, like...
You're all practically demigods?
Fucking, like, do we...
He's conflicted. He's... There is a preponderance of evidence, and he still doesn't want to believe it. But you can tell that he's beginning to.
Bottom line is that I get that you say it's bad for business, but if you do this to help Sidon, he will turn his back on you all. There's no saying that you won't be dead as well, and what good is business if you're dead?
Your religion is flawed.
Or if there's no city to do business in. So
Yeah.
You're
Long
going to
term, you'll do
sacrifice...
far better aligning yourself with us than you will with Sidon.
Oh,
You'll sacrifice the Minotaurs. He'll be more powerful. The city will be destroyed.
Do you not recall the last time he sent a storm to destroy the city and who it was that saved it?
The gods.
Well, it was us. We did it.
The stories say that it was the five gods. That was what I had
We
heard.
did a PR campaign for that, didn't we?
Yeah, we
did.
Yeah. The story that you guys deliberately shared
I mean, still, that works in our favor.
and did not get a point of fame for.
Ira, would you like to tell us your story?
I mean, real talk. The truth is that it was them, and
We got them together. Us.
Yeah, Valis.
We just facilitated
Valis,
it.
Valis got them together. You convinced them.
Yes.
Yeah.
You convinced them that it was a worthy expenditure of their power.
Ooh. That feels bad.
So yeah, remembering that,
So what you're saying is that we should sacrifice the Minotaurs to you.
they are better served
No.
defending the city.
You want me to put weapons in the hands of slaves?
Yes.
No,
Well,
I want you to release
rather, I
them
would
as
rather you
slaves.
put weapons in the hands of free men, and that is another conversation we should start having right now. I'm just gonna look at it like, do you know? And I'm not doing this in a showy, offy way. I mean, quite. He's like, he kind of just looks and very personally. Do you know who I am? And I think he must be Orsino right now.
Mm.
Yeah.
Like, do you know who I am? I don't know, like, whether the rumor mill has ever, like, how far that's gone.
Kyra's probably been doing a pretty decent job, right?
I think you explicitly told her not to share
Oh.
that.
Yeah.
And until we came back to Mytros, and I said I was going to arrive back in the city as Adonis.
Mm.
So I did explicitly say that.
Yeah,
so
you did say that.
2
Yeah.
days, he may have heard a rumor of who I am.
The rumors say that you are Adonis,
and I'll disguise self to be Adonis, and I'll just
parlor tricks.
I bear his sword, I wear his armor, I am him, and is there any way even like if there's any proof I can give, like even if Aesop could be with us, I'd be like, this is my husband.
Your other great grandfather.
Yes, like your existence deigns on the kindness of the two of us. I am Adonis Nerdagon. It's not a rumor. I will do anything that you feel is enough to prove that, but it is the truth.
I have no idea how you would go about proving that.
He doesn't have
I mean, you can cast Zone of Truth.
Familial stuff.
Does he have a fucking spellcaster on staff in his fucking like?
Chris, are you like? Do you mean a familial resemblance?
No, like a family something that can be attuned to by people of the.
Well, it's an adopted family. We're not a blood clan.
Yeah.
So I'm not sure anything like that would work.
Yeah, Adonis and Aesop just adopted children.
Does he have someone within the state that can cast like Zone of Truth or something? Because he's not gonna. I don't know.
I think he does have a priest.
I was gonna say I have Zone of Truth, but I don't think it would
on
be
his
worth
staff.
Right.
Alternatively, if there's
yeah.
an oath I can take, like an oath of truth, just like I can do that too.
He actually does have a priest of Sidon in his employ.
Ass out here right now, and you're gonna cast it, and you're gonna believe us, because we don't have anything to hide.
Now, just remember that when he does this, a priest of Sidon is casting Zone of Truth on us.
On you.
Okay, just me, and I'll just refuse to answer any more things.
Yeah, there you go.
There you go.
So
you can dodge the question easily.
Rigmarole. Rigmarole. Yeah, there's only one A in rigmarole. Everyone pronounces it with another one, but it's just Rigma. Yeah.
It's a dumb word.
I'm sorry. There's a hidden letter. There's a letter that doesn't exist that gets pronounced. That's neat. Cool. So it is rigmarole, despite there not being a fucking vowel there. Thanks, English. This is a great language. Fucking hell.
Forecastle?
Foxhole. God. So yeah, rigmarole, Zone of Truth, deliberately fail, answer the question, you are Adonis.
Luther is dead.
Okay. The up until the moment that you apparently truthfully answer, he maintains that you are apparently a charlatan and a grave robber, which fair.
Yeah.
But he is not the least bit odd that you're somehow still alive despite being human, but not really anymore.
Well, that's another gift from Sidon, and I say gift in the most
in big ol' air quotes.
Possible. Yeah. In much the same way that the Minotaur race was created through Sidon's pettiness and jealousy. This is how I live in this form.
Mm-hmm.
Priest is just there, like, sweating.
Yeah. Incidentally, I should point out that all of the guard on the estate is Order of Sidon. Like, they're wearing Order of Sidon blue.
Oh, shit.
Ask him if we can do anything for him.
I say that I should point that out because I just noticed.
Okay. Yeah, because we've been here before, and I don't think Ruiz ever pointed out they were in it before.
No, that was pointed out.
No,
last
that was pointed out last time. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So I don't even know where I was going. What was I saying?
You wanted to establish your identity.
Yeah.
As
Are
someone
we
who
really
fought
trying
against...
for empathy here? For him to like care about the Minotaurs? Because I don't think that's gonna work.
It's not gonna work. We need to get everybody together.
I'm just. If we just hit him with get them, we're gonna like it's not gonna work. You have to like convince him every step of the way. We can't just go and go blanket. This is what's happening, no matter what. We just have to kind of like build it up. That's kind of what I'm doing. I'm just doing the step by step of changing the way that he thinks about the situation.
Yeah. And at this point,
otherwise he'll just slam the brakes on and say, "Leave my estate."
Yeah. If it wasn't clear at this point, you've convinced him to at least not make sacrifices.
Okay.
As Adonis is someone who fought against, who tried to fight against Sidon in the past, would you want to ally yourself with someone who has the experience?
Tried and failed. I would like to ally myself with winners. And honestly, I put my faith in Acastus. I think his Dragonlords are going to protect us.
Can you show him Gaius?
No. Because I used the loom to cast scrying.
Mm.
Because I don't have a focus worth 1,000 gold.
We should. Don't we have anything?
I mean,
I'm
I could
like
buy
the-
one.
I'm
I've been
like-
using the loom.
Yeah,
we
I'm
were
like,
there.
there's that bowl with the carnelians, but that's
I know
fine.
that's.
That's right.
I thought that
Wrong
too.
campaign.
I'm just gonna sort of like.
Oh, we're
Ted
still in
Times.
Zone of Truth. Yeah, we can just
Yeah,
tell them. Nice.
I feel that you are mistaken in that assumption. They are no true Dragonlords. I was one. I am one again. These people standing beside me are the true Dragonlords. We have taken bonds. We have killed a Titan. We have done the impossible, and we can do it again. Acastus has mismanaged this city, at best, and is in the pocket of a person that I am ashamed to see someone bearing my name also supporting. He would have wiped the city off the map not weeks ago if we hadn't intervened.
Also, we're kind of prophesized to do this.
A prophecy we continue to fulfill. I think you are putting your eggs in entirely the wrong basket if you wish to live in the world that is to come.
Are you threatening me?
I'm warning you. I'm not threatening you. I'm just saying that if you want to live in the lifestyle you've had, you're betting on the wrong horse. And we have proved that.
I want to make a
Yes,
Centaur
I was
joke.
thinking you.
Yeah. Yep.
What?
I was like, should I bet on this one?
I mean, I would.
It's a good thing your armor is covering your head. Because you got them scales again.
Yay.
He looks like a horse.
He does. No, he does. He looks like an armored horse.
Yeah.
I mean, the Order of Sidon has gorgons, armored bulls.
Yeah.
It's metal.
Yes, it's true.
Literally.
How many do they have? We could sacrifice those.
Incidentally, I goofed. Minotaurs do not have the sacrifice power of a white oxen. They have the sacrifice power of a bull.
Oh.
Which is 100 gold, but they're not going to accept that as a substitute because it's of lesser value.
Got it.
But,
Quick question.
Mhm.
Casters can't act against the Order of Sidon, but there's nothing stopping us, right?
No, because we're not a part of the.
So
Right?
We
Besides the
fought
casters.
the Cult of Sidon already multiple times.
Yeah.
mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, like you murdered the shit out of their people repeatedly.
Yeah.
The downside to
Okay.
doing it in the city is the PR of it, because despite everything, some people still,
Mhm.
you know, he is responsible for, what was it, weather and crops or something.
Yeah.
So like, at the end of the
And
day,
as abusive as they are, he's also responsible for ocean currents and the winds that fill sails.
and this is a coastal city, so
Yeah.
fishermen, you know,
Yep.
it's
What was the other thing that Lotharia was responsible for other than?
Dreams.
Dreams.
Death and dreams.
Oh,
Yeah.
wasn't there more than that? Or am I delusional?
Revelry. Yeah. Which is why-
drink out.
Yeah, which is why libations are poured for her.
I mean, we could also tell him that, like, the Minotaurs, as far as we believe, will follow Orsino if you do relinquish the slave trade or your slaves.
We haven't gotten to
I
that
think
part
we
yet,
want
have
to
we?
frame if we're convincing him. I think we want to frame it as transferring the oaths to Orsino. I don't think we'll be able to convince him to free
That's
slaves because he'll be against that.
Yeah.
But if we convince him to transfer oaths to Orsino, we can do what we want. We can free them.
That's true. The city needs an army. We already gave Acastus 25,000 gold to help support the war effort. If you could give us more soldiers to actually fight against Sidon, we have a better chance of winning.
I hate to say this because it's a disgusting thing that rich people say, but I expect to be, and that part was out of character.
Yeah.
In character, I would expect to be fairly compensated.
Yeah,
I can't be expected to just give up a significant chunk of my wealth.
If you don't help, you don't have business.
This is why
I know. It's
that's
so
fair.
real.
I have to get out of this. I got pee. I gotta get out of character.
I was just gonna say, we could always just take an oath to say we'll pay him after everything's done.
No.
I would prefer to make
I would refuse
promise
to do that.
transfer the oaths to us. We will use those for the to weaken Sidon, and then afterwards we'll return any remaining oaths of service to him.
Oh yeah, there will be no remaining oaths.
Yeah,
because Sidon will be dead. The Order of Sidon
no,
wouldn't
we'll
exist.
just burn the. We'll just fucking.
I don't think framing a deal without all the information on his part is wise.
Yeah.
Just because he's not thinking of it doesn't mean. Well, I know he's a piece of shit, but
this is again why I'm just not going to just give us your. I'm trying to change his mindset of Sidon is a bad horse to bet on. If we can convince him of that, then it puts a crack in the next argument. It's just trying to chip until it gets to the thing we want. I think we just go in and just be like, give us the shit we want or we'll do stuff. It's not going to work.
Point of clarification.
We have to destroy the framework he's built around it to justify his actions.
Yeah. Point of clarification. The oaths of service would not end if Sidon dies. They would just cease to be transferable.
Oh, okay.
What if I pay him? What if I compensate him with shit with the whole vintners on my end?
Just give him financial interest in something else.
But then we're just paying for slaves. It encourages the trade. It shows the trade is a profitable business that should and can continue.
But the trade will end.
Yeah, you guys are confident. You guys are confident that the slave trade will, by necessity, cease to exist once Sidon is dead, because there is no longer a divine right, a divine privilege to transfer oaths. Without that divine privilege, the business cannot function.
Yeah.
So you're really just worried about the short term.
Yeah. That's what I was saying. Pay later. If we take an oath to pay later, we still finish. We still get all that done.
Right.
And why wouldn't you make an oath with the most famous people in Thylia, who've killed multiple dragons and plundered their hoards?
I just want to like a couple of steps back to like we had the whole thing about you're betting on the wrong horse, and he was saying so he's supposed to be compensated, and then Steph and like I think all the arguments is if the city is destroyed, there will be nowhere for you to continue doing business. Your compensation is the ability to continue future trades. You have to consider this an investment. You are expending capital to ensure that later on you can continue to do business. Sometimes these are expenditures you have to do. It's you can't have been in business this long without knowing that to open a new business of operations here, you have to buy that building, buy new staff, buy the equipment to go in it. That is an outlay of capital to begin business. This is exactly the same thing. If you wish to exist in the world that is to come, this is a business expense you're going to have to swallow.
And this is not a threat. This is just how it's going to happen.
Just how it is.
There will be nowhere for you to do business because the civilized world will be in ruins.
You'll be at the bottom of the ocean.
Yeah, also...
We've seen it, in fact. And I can say that in the Zone of Truth, we have seen it. Because we looked in that telescope.
Just throwing this out here. There's even a better argument for this from our perspective. The oaths are going to cease to be transferable very soon.
That's something that you're convinced of.
Yeah. And also, like, yeah, he doesn't believe we're going to kill Sidon.
Well, we're convinced of it, and we're saying in the
he's willing to entertain the possibility that will be the case, because your Zone of Truth admitting that you killed Lutheria and you're prophesied to face the Titans. And Versi's never wrong, and that is something that everyone knows.
What if we do a catch-22? Like if never. I'm thinking
first,
about this
how does he respond to what Tim said, or to what Orsino said? Like, how does he respond to that? Because that was a pretty solid argument.
That was a pretty solid argument. I'm trying to determine if the basis for your argument is something that he agrees with. And I think at this point it is. I think you've convinced him that Sidon's probably going... Like, even if one way or the other, either Sidon is going to die or Mytros is going to end.
Yeah. Either way, your business
that's the basis of your argument, right?
Yeah.
So that's pretty incontrovertible. And now he's just he's sweating.
Yeah.
This is a big deal, isn't it?
This is potentially the end of the world as we know it.
Boo. Boo.
Ignoring the fact of the end of the world, your 25th great-grandfather is also a Minotaur. Would you put him in chains and try and sell him?
Oof.
Yeah.
Oof.
I went there.
Love you, Amber.
Oof.
I mean,
I don't want to be there.
Well, you're there now.
No, me, Ian.
Oh, you don't want to be there, God.
Yeah.
I thought that was
Mama gonna mama. I mean,
Mama is gonna mama.
Oof. That. See, I'm having a really hard time being in character because...
Yeah, because it's hard thing to justify.
Yeah, no, it's impossible to justify.
Yeah,
right.
I know. I get it.
The character's so different from Ian, and like,
right.
Yeah.
Yeah. I almost want to just, like, at this point, just say, like, yeah, no, you convinced him. Like...
Cool.
Do it. Let's say that's fine. Like...
We're not going to be able to do this to all of them, but it might work with him.
Well, if we get him, then we can do it to all of them. Then we go to the next smallest one, and then we'll convince him
Yeah, and
with
it's just
a
House of
written
Cards.
seal. Yeah.
Yeah.
Something
then
Much
the
really
rest
easier
of
if we get
them-
them in a group and just do mass suggestion, though.
I mean, we could just fly around because we have to go halfway across the country. Well, not halfway, around the city to find people. And then
The problem with mass suggestion also is if they have magic users on board, they can either break it, or if it's proven that the things were done in bad faith,
yeah,
they might just be null and void. We have gone to this person and freely convinced him to do the right thing.
Yeah.
I think that is something we could continue and should continue to do.
Yeah,
But-
honestly,
but
it
if
feels
we-
good to have done that.
Yeah.
But if we can do it all in one place without like charming magic involved, there is power behind
Yeah.
people seeing their peers.
well, that's what I'm saying. Just get it
Concede
written
to
I mean,
things.
I mean, you could literally just take word from Taryn to the next guy and be like,
Yeah.
Taryn just
Yeah.
agreed to this.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's just
I mean-
House of Cards it now. It's
Okay.
either
Mhm.
carrot or sticking it between
Like-
look what this guy has done, or
Yeah.
the Vintners Guild or whatever. Like,
Yeah.
Okay.
Or even see if he will come with us.
Ugh.
I Ian feel like a shit heel for saying this, but Taryn doesn't give a shit. Am I to be compensated for their release?
I mean, I thought it was clear that your compensation is the ability to continue the lifestyle that you
I think
have.
we might have to give them some kind of compensation.
I kind of want to.
I have a sizable portion of my fortune tied up in this.
I kind of want to royalty any profits that I make to him until he's compensated back.
Yeah, but if we do that for him, how are we going to do everybody else?
Yeah,
He doesn't have to...
whatever you pay him, you're gonna have to pay everyone else.
maybe so we just pointedly just ask back, what level of compensation do you feel you deserve?
Oof.
Oh.
I don't know how to answer that question because I think he deserves zero compensation.
Or what about this? What if we let it
I'm usually
What
so
if-
much better about staying in character, but it's just
Yeah,
This
this
guy's
is
a
rough,
piece
man.
of
I wouldn't
shit.
want to do
Yeah.
this.
but like
Capitalist asshole.
what if we let it be known how great of a sacrifice you made for the city of Mytros? That way
Compensated in publicity.
Glory.
people will then think much higher of you. People will invest in your business stuff because they trust you. Like, there's a long-term game with that kind of
Kyra
publicity.
will sing your praises.
It could
Won't
be-
you, Kyra?
what?
It could be the five gods, the heroes of prophecy, and the merchant leaders help defeat Sidon.
Yeah.
You
And
want your
help
name in a
save
statue?
Mytros.
You want your name in a statue?
I want my face in a statue.
Okay, you can have your face in a statue.
I'm
And
gonna be
I'll pull down my own statues and put yours in its place.
I mean, that's excessive.
Ugh.
It's very excessive.
Yeah.
I don't.
Let's
I,
not
I
do
don't
that
want.
one.
I don't want statues.
Incidentally, I forgot to specify that last session, but there are statues of the group of you in Mytros as well. Whereas in Astoria, it was one group statue, which massively saves on material because like Orsino's arm doesn't exist because it's just sort of part of Helios's torso. You save on materials. In Mytros, you each have separate statues scattered throughout the city.
Where's mine?
Yours is in Stygian Row.
Trash.
Fine.
Shut up. You're trash.
Yours, Helios, yours actually stares right at the Temple of Lutheria.
That's awesome.
Watching you. So,
Yeah, I mean, we can go in statues. They'll just get torn down in about 150 years anyway.
Your
Yeah.
praises will be sung alongside of ours once we win.
the whole
Which is
thing
a
here
certainty as far as
Which
you're
is
concerned.
a prophecy.
I can't muster any more defense on his behalf. I
Okay.
can't. I can't.
Okay.
I fucking can't.
We
I mean,
understand.
but to be fair, we have offered something really great to him.
Yeah, I know that is incredibly valuable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. It really
If
was.
we
Use
fail,
your
it doesn't matter
DM
anyway.
luck, goddammit.
Huh?
Use your DM luck.
I haven't rolled dice in 3 sessions.
Yeah. All right. I want to give you luck.
Yeah, it's really weird because, like, you know, in exploration, in roleplay, and in combat, you guys all roll dice. I only roll dice in combat.
Yeah.
Because very rarely do you guys go, I want to roll insight, and then I go, okay, let me see if see how good he is at lying. Like, rarely does that happen. And when you're exploring things, I'm not gonna roll fucking stealth for the brick that looks weird.
The brick that looks weird.
If he looks like he's kind of like, so we do very much appreciate this. Are you willing to put this down on paper so that we may?
Yeah, he would drastically prefer a written contract to a spoken oath, because he trusts more in the laws of Mytros than he does in some mystic.
All right, someone who's good
magic.
at writing, write up that contract.
Well, conveniently, he has a little lectern on his lap.
Yeah.
So he writes it up.
Okay. He must have a clerk that does this kind of stuff for him.
No, he's actually famous for writing his own contracts.
Oh, okay.
We want to make sure that we're not getting screwed in it.
Yeah.
Hey, thanks, Fantasy Animal Vegan.
See if he resists. Wait, what am I rolling?
What?
I'm confused.
Take your cheers.
So is that a take 20?
Is that a take 20 for me? For me?
For you.
A cheese pizza just for me.
Take 20 for the DM. Hell yeah.
A large.
You got that, Mr. Cheerleader?
Just for me.
I already did it.
I was about to put it in, and I was like, nope, not my job.
I saw it. I was looking at the spreadsheet.
Fat Ian, no.
Thank you for playing that very difficult character, Ian.
Yeah, I know, but also at the same time, it feels really good to have not used magic and talked somebody out of slavery.
Yeah, the only magic that got used was used on you.
Right.
Yeah.
I thought this was a possibility. It just, you have to chip away at the framework that holds up the bullshit.
So I'm gonna make a really big to-do after he signs it and we sign it. Like, I bring out the horn, I'm like, celebrating to being on the right side of history.
Yeah. As you pour water. Yeah.
Ian, are you ready to roleplay that character 5 more times?
Yeah, so you guys make your way through Mytros and the outlying areas over the course of the rest of the day, and repeat the conversation, but each time it gets a little bit easier.
Yeah.
Because we have more and more people on
Right.
board.
Yeah.
Right.
Look at all these contracts we have signed. You don't want to be the
you don't want to be the
doesn't. Yeah.
Right.
Right.
So the terms would be that the Minotaurs would be released ahead of the arrival of the fleet. So if they just released them all today, it'd be panic in the streets.
Yeah.
So they've given themselves nearly 2 weeks to home them, essentially.
And also that they won't sacrifice any Minotaurs.
I mean, yeah. Well, they can't if they're not slaves.
I would like to have made sure that we include in the contract that no further Minotaurs will be put into that situation between now and the end of the Oath of Peace, so they're not just going to rebuild that trade whilst our backs are turned. So a ceasing of trade until
cessation.
Yeah.
Until the Oath of Peace is broken, I think would be the safest thing to do for now.
And we can put a day on it instead of when the Oath of Peace is broken, because they might be like, oh, what's like, no one knows when that is. We could
literally only the signatories of the Oath of Peace know for sure when it was.
Well, we know, for instance, that the date that the battle is due to happen. So let's say 2 days after that, which is, I think, lines up with the end of the Oath of Peace, doesn't it?
No, the day of the battle is the day the Oath of Peace expires.
Yeah, but like, if
Sidon is not wasting any time.
And shit happens, that fight might go on for 2 days and we might not make it back. So I don't want it in that 2 days. You know what I mean? So let's say like
in 2 days they just start enslaving Minotaurs during a fucking war.
We don't know what they're gonna do.
I don't know. They're assholes.
I mean, you're not wrong.
But yeah, I just want to make sure they don't do that.
Okay.
And we happily go back and we tell Bullbug what we did.
Yeah.
We did it.
Yeah. Bullbug is, God, I lack the words for how excited he is. Like rocking the boat with how exuberantly he's jumping up and down.
I love Bullbug.
Yeah.
Before bear hugging and kissing the tops of heads of each of you. Actually, Remy, I think you're eye level with him. So he'll go for the cheeks.
My metal cheeks.
Yeah, whatever. But yeah, like bear hug, lift you up, put you down a little harder than he intended, and then just run off into the city.
Ow.
Oh.
We explained to him fully too, like that there's like that weird waiting period thing.
It's gonna run off into the city
just
anyway.
so he's not like, hey, let's
What the
go
fuck? They're
party
still in
now.
cages, asshole.
Yeah.
No, we made sure he understood everything.
Yeah.
Cool. I'm gonna marry Bullbug when all this is over.
Okay, not Loreas.
No, definitely Bullbug.
But he's so lovesick for you.
I mean,
creepy, though.
polyamory is a thing in Greek mythology, right?
Yeah.
I mean, it's a
yeah.
thing now, babe.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Yeah.
It
Well,
was
it's always been a
socially
thing.
acceptable.
Yeah.
always been a thing.
Acceptable.
Safety on trade.
Yeah.
It was probably most socially acceptable in like Greek mythology times,
Yeah.
like ancient Greece.
Yeah.
Yeah,
This thing kills my
the one thing
ears.
I don't like about these headphones is like they bruise the cartilage in your ear. But like everything else about them I like.
Yeah.
Like they don't go in my ear, which was really nice because for some fucking reason I have a goddamn pimple in my ear.
I still want to
Ooh.
try the fucking bone conduction headphones. And just
I've
see
heard
what
they're
sound like.
terrible.
I've heard that too. I kind of want to try
Yeah.
them though.
They go like around your ear and then like they conduct it against like
Yeah, I forget where, but like it's
Yeah.
nowhere near.
I think it's like right here.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
Mm.
Use the bone to transmit the sound.
Yeah. I mean that's why you hear your voice wrong, cuz bone conduction.
Right.
Yeah, I would imagine the sound just wonky. Anyway,
All right. What else are we doing today? What time is it?
it's
Late.
it's night.
Yeah.
Yeah, you will have spent the entire day convincing 6 separate industry moguls to release their Minotaurs
Cool.
over the course of the next, not quite 2 weeks, next 11 days. 12 days? 12 days. Are you, do you want to make an effort to spread the word of this throughout the city?
No. No.
No.
No.
Why?
Wait,
I was
What?
going to say yes and then say that proclaim that Minotaurs are welcome in the city, and if anyone wishes to fight alongside us can do so.
I feel
but
like
are
part
they?
of the publicity thing might be to let the merchants go, look at what
Yeah.
we're doing.
Yeah. We're
Let
so glorious
them-
and helpful
yeah.
and stuff like that.
Let them have
You're
the
letting
word.
them take the glory
Yeah.
Yeah.
for this.
Because that was part of it, right? Like
Yeah.
that was so.
Yeah.
Let them do it. I would think.
Like, do they also, I think, want their names hitched to ours a little, so do we want us to be mentioned in it?
Yeah, we mentioned it.
Yeah.
So, like, they're the headliner, but we're,
So we can follow up with it after they announce it, whatever terms they want to do it, and then we can just reinforce it after.
Yeah, because they'll probably be like, to support the war effort, we've allied with the Heroes of Prophecy and have banded all of Mytros together against Sidon,
Yeah.
including the Minotaurs.
But could we like sending somebody that's in Astoria or something to let them know that Minotaurs are welcome and safe in Mytros?
Why is
I wouldn't say that anyone is safe in Mytros.
Well,
Yeah.
so if there were Minotaurs that were not coming here to fight the war because Minotaurs are slaves, then that would tell them that they can come fight in the war. if they
Yeah, so
want.
that was what I was saying. I think if we wait a couple of days for it to, like, settle, and then ask if Valis is willing to put out a proclamation that is you know, this has come to an end. It's, you know, if anybody wishes to volunteer, they are welcome to come to the city. And
Yeah,
that
so
includes Minotaurs. Their safety is assured by the heroes of prophecy.
Yeah, we can set up various proclamations and stuff and spread the word.
Yeah. So I know that you
reprisal from the Order of Sidon. I'm sorry.
So I know that you have a written contract from each of the merchant. I want to call them merchant princes, but they're not. I've just been reading too much TOA.
Yeah.
By the way, we're speedrunning TOA soonish. We still haven't put it on the schedule. We're working on it. I've been reading the book. There's merchant princes. You have it in writing. Tim, I know you prepared Gesh today. Would you feel better if there were a Gesh?
No.
No, okay.
If it's not necessary, then no. It was literally a last, like, if there was no doing anything and he was completely intractable, it was just going to be like, just, it'd feel cheap. It would have felt bad. And, like, I was literally, like, reading a quote yesterday that was like, there comes a level in arcane proficiency where morality just doesn't exist. And I was like, I don't want that to be a position.
I mean, that was kind of last session.
Yeah.
You did a bunch of really good shit with questionable means.
Yeah. So yeah.
Okay. So no Gash. All right. I just wanted to bring that up because I know that you explicitly took that today and probably won't have.
No, it's fine. I'll just swap it out tomorrow. It's fine.
Right.
I just might be a bit short-handed for the next couple of days while I cycle back through to what I need.
That is such a cool feature.
Yeah, it's really nice. I don't think I would have enjoyed playing a Warlock anywhere near as much without it.
Yeah, and unfortunately, that's not an official Tasha's rule.
Yeah, I keep just swapping 3rd and 5ths because I can only swap ones at the same levels as I have.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
I do think it's a cool feature. I don't know why it didn't make it into Tasha's.
It makes them too powerful.
I don't think it does. Wizards can swap out their entire spell list. Clerics and druids can swap out their entire spell list. Yeah. Swapping one fucking spell a day is not powerful. Yeah. It's the bare fucking minimum.
Yeah.
Yeah, and unless it's like a Trolls for Hire game, it's not going to be like you get your entire list
right.
swapped.
Yeah. Yeah, like Orsino is constantly struggling, like, I don't fucking have that today.
Yeah, I have to pick the thing that's important today. So when we had 3 days of travel, it was divination, Gilded, and then back to whatever I needed it to be, and just rotating through.
Yeah.
The 2 days actually fucked me, because it meant I couldn't cycle through.
So that's basically the whole day. Incidentally, today is Saturday, and you managed to get all this shit done?
We work the weekend? Fuck!
Dude, you don't... Your characters have... Your characters don't have PTO.
Oh.
Yeah. We also don't really get,
You don't get weekends, you don't get holidays.
We don't get TO.
I'm sorry, it is 5:30 on a Friday. I am not saving the world anymore for 2.5 days.
Yeah.
Goodbye.
Yeah, y'all are on your own for a little bit. I'm gonna go get a tan.
Wait, do we
Change
have
status to out of office.
We would measure PTO in body counts, though, unfortunately. So let's not.
Oof. So do we want to start flight to somewhere tonight?
I don't know. What is next on our list of things to do?
Kill Sidon.
Because we want to wait for the harp, don't we?
Save the world.
Oh shit, yeah, heart.
Is there anything else?
So you guys know that you, by sacrificing to Vulcan, you will be able to push the harp up 1 day, which means that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 mornings from now, so 5.5 days from now, you'll get it.
I feel really silly for having him take 8 days to build something that
it took you 5 minutes to steal.
Literally on the day that we got it from him.
Stronger.
Oh, okay. Thanks.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
If I thought of the harp before, we could have done something, but...
Are we thinking of using the harp like against Sidon?
To level the playing field.
To stop his storms.
Oh, okay.
That's control weather on it.
It has control weather.
Yeah, the harp has control weather.
Yeah, so I assume wherever we engage him, he's gonna summon a buttload of storms, and like we just want to make it sunny. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I can do that.
Oh, wish.
Yeah.
I'm not. Don't use wish for that. If we could just use.
We could use wish just to give him weakness to something, or like we could use wish way more effectively than that, I think.
Yeah, I mean, using wish to replicate a spell is great if it's on your spell list and you're using a spell slot and it comes back tomorrow and you're trying to avoid wish sickness. If you have a luck blade and a sim who can eat the wish sickness, shoot for the fucking moon.
Just twitch him dead.
Yeah. I mean,
we should probably do some. I'd probably do some research because, like, for instance, we knew that Nuthera can only be killed by a blade that had been forged from another world.
Wee woo.
Chris was saying
Wambulance.
something about him legend lore.
What was
yeah.
that?
Weren't you saying something about you legend lore?
Oh yeah, we can find out like if he
legend
has
lore.
weaknesses or something.
Yeah. I'll swap out Synaptic for Legend Lore real quick.
Okay.
Synaptic is so good, though.
I love Synaptic Static.
God.
Yeah, I was gonna take
real
it. But...
I think it's good when you get it, but when you get higher levels, it's like you just kill things anyway. Like if
Get
they're
rid of
The-
invisibility finally.
The fact that it's penalty to saves
Dance party
makes
for
it
one,
really
Tim.
powerful because you can throw Synaptic Static on someone, you can throw Mind Sliver on them, and then hit them with Save or Suck spells, and they have a -D6, -D4.
yeah, but that matters to little things because bigger things are just gonna LR it.
Cool, you burned an LR. Like,
Yeah,
you
it's-
forced an LR.
Yeah, but
You didn't have to wait for them to fail. You forced
sometimes
it.
burning LRs is a really good strategy.
Yeah.
Okay. Name
Yeah.
or describe a person, place, or object.
I mean, that's how I play. I plan on using Stunning Strike for burning LRs.
I think I gave myself the strong one and not you.
Okay, trade.
Here, tell me if that's stronger.
Yeah, I guess I could Legend Lore. Let's see what Legend Lore tells us about.
No, this is less strong.
Fucking Christ.
Legend Lore. You're just gonna Legend Lore Sidon. Just
Yeah, the more detailed information you have about the thing, the more precise and detailed the information you receive is.
which means that casting it repeatedly could give you more and more info.
Or you could also go to the church site and read a bunch of books and shit. And learn more
You're not
They're gonna
welcome
have-
there. You're not
Yeah.
fucking welcome there.
They're not gonna
The-
have like tomes of his weaknesses either. Like, do you know what I mean?
Yeah, well, I'm just because
But also, they're gonna turn you away at the door.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I mean, we've seen enough of Gaius's guards that we can just disguise self as one of them and walk in.
I mean, like at this point, I could disguise myself as Gaius, honestly.
Yeah, you've seen him enough.
But I think it's known that he's not in town.
Yeah, I think the Order of Sidon would know that Gaius is supposed to be leading the fleet.
Yeah.
Or at least involved in the fleet. I don't think you guys have ever established whether he was leading or just there.
Yeah. Well, he's on a Geigen ship, so I'm assuming he's there
Yeah.
and leading it because he also was like fighting us in the air with them.
Right, because he has a flying mount.
Yeah, but like he's the leader of the cult of Sidon,
Order of Sidon.
or
Not
Sidon. So like
cold.
that's
Lutheria had a cult.
It
Yeah.
seems to me that like his position would be as the leader of the army. I don't know. That may be a false assumption, but
Doesn't
Oh,
really
they can
matter.
perfectly see the
Yeah.
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 Bailiffs, get your fucking
yeah.
store up.
Yeah, Bailiffs, get your fucking store up so everyone else can buy, yeah.
It's a good design.
Yeah.
awesome.
No, I love it.
Yeah.
It was really funny, like, while he was designing it, and the Y didn't have the tail on it, and it looked like a 4. And it was just like, this is a little... and then he added the
But-
tail, and it was just like, oh.
Oh god, could you imagine if he kept it that way?
4E?
4E.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we made that joke
4E?
while he was working on it.
Shit. Ori, don't sponsor us.
What?
Wizard sponsors if you want.
So
Please.
I would love a Wizard sponsorship as we play a third-party module.
They don't do sponsorship.
They don't sponsor, yeah.
We play one on Monday.
Yeah, we play a Wizards module on Monday.
You
We
do
also
not
play
sponsor us.
every Wizards module on Sunday when we do Trolls for Hire, and I steal content from every book.
Yeah.
So I've used, as far as you're aware, I've used Icefire Peak and TOA, and that's it. And I guess Dragon Heist, Trollskull Alley.
Also, guys, TOA speedrun coming soon.
I
Oh, you covered that?
yeah, I covered that.
See, I can't
Yeah, while
hear
you were
you.
AFK, yeah.
I can hear everybody else. I can't hear you.
Yeah, I
Damn
was talking about the 6 merchant leaders, and I was like, I keep wanting to call them merchant princes because I'm reading TOA because speedrun. Yeah. So you cast Legend Lore and you name Sidon.
Sidon.
Okay.
Oh boy.
My father.
Sidon, my
Daddy. Can you
Daddy? Oh, Daddy.
Yeah.
I think this might be the part of the game where I go to Appendix J, Secrets and Myths.
Oh boy.
I will listen from
My
that.
favorite part of this is you. The lore might consist of current tales, forgotten stories, or even secret lore that has never been widely known.
Uh-huh. Yeah, this is why I'm going to Appendix J, Secrets and Myths. Where is...
Have you used that appendix before?
Yeah, I've used it before. Kyra's told a story or two from here. There was Estor's Journal used a story from here.
Fuck that guy.
Right?
Yeah. Dickhead.
If I'm ever
This,
back in that
this has a
place.
gold component, guys.
Yeah, 250 gold worth of incense
And
that is
4
consumed.
ivory strips.
The ivory strips are not consumed, the incense is, so as long as you get the ivory strips, you just have those forever.
That ain't no thing.
Okay, do you want to dock...
It's 450 for the first cast, 250 for each cast thereafter.
do you want to dock 200 from the gold for... I'm going to add a spell focus for Legend Lore.
Only 200?
200, and then another 250 for this cast.
Yeah.
Mm.
Okay, so minus 450 total.
Yeah.
Sure.
I should probably get a scrying focus, right?
Yeah.
So that I can do it when I'm not on the ship.
Yeah. And we have the money.
Yeah, I'm gonna see if I'm gonna find a mirror.
Too bad Moxina's helmet was only worth 500 gold. I would have offered that to you.
The helmet won't help me. I need a
Well,
thing
just
that can be used
take-
for divination.
Take the helmet,
Turn it
flip it
upside
upside down, put water in it.
Hey, look, it's a bowl.
Oh. No. I'm gonna.
But if you're gonna buy something, you should get something that flavors. Yeah.
I think
appropriately.
I'm gonna like. Honor
So-
Adonis being the most beautiful dragon lord and buy a mirror. Or like dragon scrolling just around the edges if I can.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can do
you're a
that.
pretty boy.
So am I taking 1,000 gold pieces out?
Yes, please. I'll add that to my list.
I feel like I should wait for Luke to get back to do the legend lore.
There he is.
Hey, it's Luke.
He's got food.
Speak
food
of the
you got?
devil. I saw a really funny story on Reddit where an ESL person was trying to summon the phrase "Speak of the devil" when someone that they had just been talking about showed up, and instead of saying "Speak of the devil," they said, "Oh, look, it's Satan." So now I want us to just start saying that instead of "Speak of the devil."
Oh, look at
I can.
Satan.
Oh, look, it's Satan.
Oh, and then the Gilded Troll actually becomes a cult.
Yeah. So legend lore. One day, when the Titans were creating their favored races, Lutheria approached Teleus, claiming she and her twin had grown weary of their solitude. Offering praise and flattery, she urged him to create a new race, one greater than all the others, to dwell on her island. Weakened by his sister's adulation, Teleus did as he was bade, and the Myrmikis were born. An industrious, insect-like race with a shared hive-mind intelligence. The Myrmikis quickly spread out from their isolated home, overwhelming and conquering the native species on nearby islands. The other Titans condemned Teleus for creating such aggressive and dangerous creatures. Teleus, burning with parental pride, refused to act against his newest children. It fell to Sidon, the god of storms, to halt the Myrmikis' advance. As they piled into their ships, he unleashed the fury of the sea, dashing their vessels to smithereens with howling winds, drowning them beneath the waves. Even Sidon, however, could not halt their advance forever. The other Titans, fearful the Myrmikis would continue to spread, begged their father for help. Moved by the fears of his children, Kentamane used his 100 hands to gather all the Myrmikis onto a single island. Calling on the strength of Thylea herself, he bound them there with powerful magic so they could never leave. As punishment for his foolishness and pride, Kentamane stripped Teleus of his power and gave it to Sidon. Using his older brother's former power against him, Sidon bound Teleus and presented him to his sister as a wedding gift.
Ooh.
What the fuck?
Oh no.
Wow.
Happy wedding, sister. Here's our brother?
Yep. That's a fucking quote.
I'm working on it.
That's how he ended up pulling the barge.
Ah, God, what a dickweed.
It's a shame they seem to be so uncontrollable because they would have really, really useful army to have on our side.
So, is there any way to forcibly teleport another creature?
I believe the teleport spell. You can you can teleport one object with teleport.
It's such a good one.
I don't think Baleful Teleport exists in 5e.
No, it doesn't. It's plane shift, that's the only thing that can do it.
Yeah,
have to use
plane
it
ship.
twice.
Yeah, right. Okay. I googled Baleful Teleport 5e, and the first result is Trobriand's Baleful Teleport from 3rd edition.
Okay.
Weird.
So, how's Yasena processing that?
We'll
I share with the class. That's my immediate thought is Sidon couldn't stop them, take Sidon to the island, and because they're all stuck on one island, right? And they can't leave.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
Yeah.
now Sidon probably can stop him if Kentamane gave him the power of Teleus, and Teleus made them.
I mean, they had all the powers in the end, didn't they? It was just the two of them.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow.
I'm having a hard time with that.
So what information did we get from that? We got the history of the Myrmiki,
Mm-hmm.
the power of the Myrmiki, why
Power of Kentamane.
Yeah. That Kentamane listens to his kids sometimes.
Sometimes.
When they bother him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Um,
I mean, Thylia is kind of in the same boat.
And you already knew that Sidon had Teleus' power.
yeah.
Yeah.
I think you learned from Versi that the two of them had all of their powers.
Yeah.
Titan Versi.
Yeah.
Do we know how the split? Like, if. Like, when we killed Lutheria, do we know if any of the power would have went back to the other Titans? Or... Yeah.
Hey, can you ask the Loom a question real quick?
You got 2 more today.
Do they know all the stuff that Lutheria and Sidon have been up to?
Sorry, that was directed at me.
Yeah, it was.
The echo keeps coming back, and I'm
Wait,
trying to.
what?
It's not on our end, but they're hearing the echo. I was trying to figure out.
Every time it happens, see, I can hear it now. We never hear you or Steph ever. It's always everyone else, which means it must be on your end.
I don't know.
Like every single time, it's never the two of you, but it's always everyone else.
It's not the stream because I'm assuming you're all smart enough to have muted the stream.
Yeah.
No, I'm saying, can the stream hear it?
Oh, okay.
I've heard it when I've just been watching stream before.
What about, let's say the Yeti is picking up the sound ever so slightly?
It'd be so dim and quiet.
What if we put on aggressive noise suppression? That way they won't hear it, but stream is still picking up our original audio. Try it.
Right. Just press background noise high.
Oh, they hear. Oh, well, if they hear it, that's not gonna work then. Fucking Christ.
Yeah.
But it's fine.
Right.
I'm just letting you. Like Jesse asked, like, did anyone else hear it? And it came back for me just then.
What if I cover my ear?
I don't hear it now. Do you guys hear it?
Now I don't hear it.
Second.
No, but it's also like gone in and out all
It
session.
happens for like a minute or two and then disappears.
That's so fucking annoying. And we already showed last time it doesn't, like, it's not the headphones because we had wired headphones in.
And it
for
was
a little
still,
bit,
yeah,
it was still
it was still the same thing. Yeah. I don't.
I wonder if it shows up in the VODs. When's the last time I watched one of the VODs?
Yeah, when's the last time any of us actually
Funny.
opened a VOD to see if the quality isn't terrible?
Yeah.
Hit the marker button on the stream deck right now.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Alright.
And
I
just
know
go
it was in the
back like
last
2 or 3
5
minutes.
It was in the last 5 minutes of the last Rhyme episode as well, because I mentioned it at the end of the session.
Okay.
All right. So
Chris, what were you asking? And I was just
loom question.
Loom question.
So it sounds like Kentamane was previously swayed by the suffering of his children. Does he know all of the shit that Sidon and Lutheria have done to the rest of his kids?
Do I just ask it that blanket?
Okay.
Sure. Is Sidon aware?
Is Kentamane.
Sorry, is Kentamane aware of Sidon and Lutheria's
treachery?
Yeah, that's a good word.
No.
Ah, shit.
How can we tell him?
That's not a yes or no.
Did that legend lore say that Kentamane is on the island as well, or did it say
No. You've seen Kentamane.
We saw his hand. Wait, did we see
No,
that?
you saw Kentamane. You saw him walking through the ocean.
No, that wasn't. That wasn't Kentamane.
You saw Kentamane walking through the ocean.
Yeah.
Oh, was that two different instances?
Yeah.
I'm only remembering one.
Yeah, you saw Goloran.
Storm.
Yeah, you saw Goloran hovering in a hurricane, but you also saw Kentamane inside of a gigantic wave.
Yeah.
So he's just oblivious, or just doesn't pay attention to, I guess, the.
Well,
so the legend lore wouldn't give you any concept of time, but based on what you know of history already, the events of this legend lore would have happened thousands of years ago.
So we know there's a sure way to get into contact with Thylea. Can we try to figure out a contact point for Kentamane if there is one?
I mean, he has hands everywhere.
And
can I talk to the hand?
Technically speaking,
could you contact other plane? Is that what you're thinking?
No. Well, I mean, yeah, I suppose so. If I touch one of the hands whilst I cast Gilded Speedy Courier, I can send him a letter.
What?
Because if I possess a body part of the creature, I don't need to know them. So if I'm touching his hand, I can send him Gilded Speedy Courier wherever he happens to actually be.
To the volcano we go!
Alternatively, you could just cast Sending, targeting Kentamane.
No, you need to be familiar with them.
You've seen the dude.
That didn't work when I asked to use it on something else and you said I wasn't familiar, after I'd seen them twice, 3 times.
No, that was very familiar.
Yeah, it was very familiar you're looking for. That was for teleport.
Don't say Ian's mean.
Or scrying.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I think you're right. I think it was scrying. It was scrying for Gaius. No, scrying specifies familiar. You know the target well.
Familiar.
Sending doesn't require you to be familiar
It
familiar
says
with them.
familiar.
Oh, it does, with
in
which you are familiar. Okay.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. The two don't work together. So if you
Yeah,
want,
it's
fine.
scrying specifies that familiar means you know the target well. Sending just says you have to be familiar.
Okay.
I don't.
Yeah. You decide. It's up to you.
I'm just gonna go out on a limb and say that casting scrying, targeting an elder titan might fuck your brain a little.
Yeah.
I mean, can't we divination?
Elder Titan, not Nether Titan. There's 3 kinds of Titans. There's Titans, Elder Titans, and Nether Titans. That you're aware of. There may be a 4th kind of Titan.
Why don't we try to talk to Thylea and ask what the best way to
contact Kentamane?
Yeah. At least
That's
I have a
not a terrible
rapport with
idea.
her.
Yeah, that's not a bad idea.
Maybe see if she knows also.
And then ask her, like if you want to spare a mythic beast, like that'd be cool.
You can, incidentally, I do want to just remind you, can cast follow-up legend lores.
Yeah,
At a cost,
I'm thinking of doing a legend lore on Sidon or on Chelsea.
Okay.
Unless anyone has other ideas for who to legend lore.
Why would we Legend Lord Chelsea?
She's a trapped titan, and I kind of want to know how to get her out because I feel like she
Yeah.
might be an ally against Sidon.
There are a lot of trapped titans, and I don't think any of them can actually really do anything against them because they don't have their powers. We know the titans don't have their powers.
Do we know that I thought Chelsea was the one that didn't fall into that category.
She's imprisoned, isn't she? Why would
She's
she-
imprisoned in a volcano.
But she
And no
also
one
made
has her powers.
Kyra crazy.
Yeah.
Did
I mean,
Kyra go down to the Nether Sea with us?
She
Yeah.
did.
So the other trapped titans did not make Kyra go crazy.
Mm-mm.
Only
Almost like
Chelsea.
there's a reason for that.
God damn it, Tim.
Well, I mean, that could be a
I saw your fucking face, and I was just like, shut up, Tim.
It's because they share a domain. Like they're both like she's the Titan of speed,
Swiftness.
whatever.
Oh, I see.
Swiftness, and Kyra is the goddess of swiftness. They have an overlapping portfolio, so she is more likely to have been affected by Chelsea's influence.
Yeah, everyone thinks that Kyra is the goddess of epic poetry. That's just a title she's invented for herself. She's actually the goddess of swiftness.
Yeah, that's why her feet were on fire that one time.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which that was that wet then.
That was the then. That was that then.
That was a bad day.
Yeah, because we can easily just ask that on the loom. Does Chelsea have her abilities that would make her an ally against Sidon?
Yeah.
Other than just being a big person.
Or is that something that we already know if she has her domain?
I think we know, or we assume.
You assume that she does or doesn't?
Doesn't.
Okay.
Like all the other. Well, I mean, they all have their domains, but they just don't have active powers in their domain.
Right.
Let's ask the loom that just for confirmation.
Mantle.
Mantle. Yeah.
That's the noun you're looking for. So you do have one more loom question for the day. Because I remembered that in my brain.
I have two.
No. You
Fuck,
used
you're right.
one. You even wrote it down.
I did. I didn't write down. Shut up.
Are you guys good with using that as a loom question?
Yeah.
Does
Sure.
Chelsea still have her mantle?
No.
So she's not really.
So that wouldn't help until we can. Oh, wait. But we know Kentamane removed the mantles of Peleus to give it to Sidon, right?
Yeah.
So if we can clue him into Sidon's treachery, he might be able to remove the mantles of the siblings and return them. It would make him easier to beat.
Yeah.
I've been doing some reading while you guys talk, and I need to amend the answer to the last loom question you asked. Yeah, he knows. Kentamane is
Oh.
aware.
Yeah,
Kentamane
most
is aware of
questions.
their treachery.
Okay.
Okay.
Then it's not super worth
Yeah.
trying to talk to Kentamane then.
No, because he probably helped.
He probably just secluded himself and doesn't want to deal with mortal races anymore. Or his kids. Since
I mean,
Thylia
same.
left.
Yeah.
But Thylia and Kentamane are husband wife, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And also brother
Does
sister
I-
as well, right?
Thylia, it is unclear. Their
We know Sidon and
lineage.
Lutheria are. We don't know about Thylia and
Yeah,
Kentamane.
so I think you vaguely know where. I don't know that you know this.
Incest everywhere.
I was sure that we made a joke about the fact that it's just a family thing. Kind of.
I don't think that they're siblings. And that's just me.
Hold on.
Like I don't.
Hold on.
That's not me, the DM. That's just me, the Ian. I don't think they're siblings.
We had no information on that.
That could have
Yeah.
been speculation.
Yeah, could have been.
I was very confused until I saw Silence.
So
Baby
I
buffer.
wonder.
Oh, she's loving
now,
the chest scritch.
Yeah.
now that we know that Kentamane is aware, I wonder if Thylia is aware.
Yeah,
Well,
she is.
Yeah, she knows. She's the one who's been helping us.
Yeah.
I guess the bigger question that I'm getting at, and one that can like chop this off completely.
I do just want to point out, Chelsea is trapped in a volcano. That volcano is Thylia. The body of Thylia is the islands.
Right.
That said, Golaron, Yala, and Versi are petrified on an island in the Nether Sea, which is maybe not part of Thylia.
Right.
Maybe.
So the only question I have that remains that we could ask is, to end that whole rabbit hole, is could Kentamane be convinced to take Sidon's, or to take the Titan's mantles back?
I mean, that's a very pointed question, and I don't know if even the gods know, or whoever you're asking knows if
I imagine
Kentamane's
Kentamane's brain is just
brain, yeah.
insanity.
You are out of loom questions, incidentally.
Yeah.
That too, yeah.
For the day, at least. I mean, it's...
Yeah, when we're immediately going to long rest.
Yeah, like, it's
just
nighttime.
deciding what we're going to do tomorrow.
Right.
Yeah.
I
I latched onto this because we got the information
Yeah.
from the Myrmirian story.
The Mikis.
Mere Mikis.
Mere Miki story.
Myrmekes.
It is a shame they're so uncontrollable.
If only we had a
Otherwise-
rod of command or whatever.
Even
Rod of
then,
rulership.
the Titans couldn't stop them. Like, I don't think a rod of rulership's gonna cut it.
Did the Mermiki have any like leaders, or was it just everyone was
Hive mind.
linked?
It's a hive mind.
The hive mind.
So if you convince one, you convince all of them.
But Teleus had control of the hive mind, or no?
Yeah, but he did not want to stop them.
Okay. So we think that Sidon has control of the Mermiki now.
Considering it was a gift.
The singular by the way is Myrmekes.
No.
Yeah.
If he had control of the Mermikis, then he would just not have them trapped on him.
You'd
Well,
probably use
Kentamane
them.
trapped him. He can't undo that. Kentamane
Sidon wanted them trapped anyway.
I'll just.
But that
spend
was
another
before
legend-
he had Teleus's powers.
Yeah.
I'll spend another legend lore on Sidon if we don't have anything
Okay.
else going on.
How much
No.
is that?
250.
250.
250. I don't think I have like an actual blurb to read out, but I can. There's still lore that I can share. Along with Teleus's power, Sidon inherited Teleus's weaknesses.
We like those.
Teleus, himself the god of craft, foresaw a day when he would need to strike down his siblings, and forged a sword known as Titan's Bane.
Fucking Titan Bane. That
This is a thing that exists?
Next clue. Next song.
Oh my fuck.
is that the. That's not the axe we have, right?
No, that's the Axe of Xander.
Well, looks like we need another 250.
Yeah, 250.
I'm doing it.
I mean, this is worth it, honestly.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Knowledge is expensive. It's not that expensive in the grand scheme of things.
250 is fucking
Yeah,
nothing.
250 ain't nothing.
Yeah.
Used to.
You fucking
When
laugh.
I first saw this spell at 5th level, I was like, oh, that's really hefty.
Does Titan's Bane slice carrots as well? Jesus Christ.
Oh my god.
Green giant products
That
are
got
really
me.
hard to cut.
That got me.
Titan's Bane, Blade of Teleus, has been lost for thousands of years. It is rumored that it is part of the royal treasury of the Queen of Themis.
Do we know anything about their society?
Roll history.
I would like to do that too, please.
I mean, I'll do it for shits and grins.
Do I have a cheer? Yeah, I got cheers.
I don't know anyone else who says shits and grins. Everyone else I know, if they are gonna say that phrase, it's shits and giggles.
Shiggles.
Yeah, I say
Shiggles.
shits and giggles.
Yeah. Orsino's just over here casually critting.
What?
Casually.
Fine, just a nat 20 for 30 total. I'm trying to remember to read out rolls for the podcast.
Yeah.
Because otherwise
Oh,
it's shitty
yeah.
not knowing what anyone
Yeah.
gets. I'm going to try and
I
remember
mean,
to read out stuff like that.
Since we have 6 players on screen, we also they also just aren't on screen right now
Yeah.
unless we're in
Yeah.
combat.
I'm going to try to remember to read them out.
So yeah, Orsino got a fucking 30. God damn. Yeah, that was an hour ago. Okay. I was like,
5
wait,
times.
Orsino got a 27? No, okay.
He got 5 times what Scorpius got.
So collectively, which is to say Orsino, you know that Themis is an island populated only by women. There are women of all races there, and they reproduce by way of sailors who find their way there,
Dear God.
who don't live very long.
What happens if they have boys?
They kill them.
They kill them.
Are they snoo snoo?
They may be snoo snoo.
Real quick,
Themis is dark as hell, if you really get into it.
Cool. I want to know
you guys
more.
want to go there now?
Fuck yeah.
I think it's a good
Oh,
idea.
well, wait, but first, like, why don't we ask the fucking loom if it's there first?
Well,
Like, let's
I
not just
can't
go
do that
to
till
Themis.
tomorrow.
Okay,
Yeah,
cool, it's
fine.
tomorrow. Alright, hit the
Okay.
button. It's
Oh.
such a
Shouldn't we
thing.
start traveling before tomorrow?
Well, we don't need to start travel anymore.
What?
Well, how are we gonna get to Themis without we can't teleport there?
I can teleport there. They were just here doing the games. There's got to be something that they sold at the market.
We have the thing from Moxena's Horde.
Why
It's
isn't
not
it
recent
from...
enough.
Yeah, it's not recent enough.
Oh,
There we go.
okay.
But if they came to the games, I assume that they did something in the marketplace, and we could just go there and be like,
Why
"Hey,
is
we've got
this-
100 gold.
There we
Who
go.
has an item from Themis?"
Everyone.
Steph, would you like to roll 3d10 times 100?
I get paid today.
Well, Vulcan gets paid.
No, I want to get paid.
Do we know
3d10.
if
Is it 3d10 times 100? Right?
Is it? I don't remember.
It's something D10 times 100.
I'm pretty sure it's 3d10.
Okay. Roll it. 2,500 gold for Vulcan.
Oh.
It's a bunch of fucking
was
gold.
some
Holy shit.
Good rolling.
That was Jesus.
Not that he has any need for the money at this point.
He really doesn't know.
Okay.
Yeah.
Or do we want to stop and just start paying ourselves?
Probably. We are using a lot.
Because he has more than enough that he's going to need for anything else.
Yeah,
And
he does.
honestly,
Yeah.
2,500 is, you know,
Good
That's
job.
10 casts of legend lore.
we are spending a lot of money from this point forward, so it may be worth paying that to
We'll take it.
ourselves.
Yeah, I think so.
I want to ask Kyra if the god's mind can handle the knowledge of the Titans.
I need to know if you guys are taking that money or if it's going to Vulcan.
I think
We're
we should
taking
take it.
We're taking it.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Because
Because I'm right in thinking
I
he
keep
doesn't
track
do it
of
right.
I keep track of Vulcan's inventory.
He does.
He does
like
not,
it.
no.
Okay, then, yeah, we'll take it.
Yeah.
That was the long rest button.
Yeah, that's the long rest button.
Yeah.
All right, now I have loom questions.
That's a crit portent.
Ooh.
Whoa.
Ooh.
Did you crit like 4 times in this session already?
Only twice.
Give me your power.
Is
Is that eyeball okay?
Don't forget to not reset the max HP changes.
not reset?
So I do want to just clarify one thing, because you guys just assumed that the Amazons of Themis kill their sons. They do, but they wait until after they're 18.
No. No.
You mean they just send them on boats back to the mainland, right? That's just-
Sure.
They just send them to the farm, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Upstate. There's lots of room for them to run around.
And rainbows and sunshine.
Yeah, they definitely don't use them as breeding stock. Mm-hmm.
Yikes.
I don't need any of that. You have the power to tell us what this world is. I implore you to use that.
Mm.
Luke,
your
I
powers
think
for good.
I think God's trying to talk to you.
Yeah.
I am a blue
What the
fairy.
fuck is that light?
What the hell?
Listen,
What the
it might be divination. You should talk to him.
What the hell is going on?
There's just a UFO outside trying to steal him.
What the fuck? I'm so confused.
I do too.
What?
It's getting brighter.
It's brighter.
It's worse now.
Yeah.
What have you done?
Oh, I nearly left a Zoom call by accident.
Luke, are you okay?
Oh no, come back!
He's probably got like it's coming over top of his blinds.
Yeah.
Like the perfect angle for the sun.
Look, come
Luke,
back.
come back.
Baby, come back.
I
It's fine. I thought it's not intrusive. It's just hilarious. Fine. You're fine. Unmute yourself.
What the fuck? I'm very confused.
I think it's funny as shit.
It is funny as shit, but I'm still confused. Someone turn off God rays in the settings. Yeah. Yeah, so yeah.
Do we have that in yep, the twins. We know where that is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we don't need to teleport. We could just sail there.
Yeah. Well, let's determine whether it's true first.
Yeah.
Because we don't know. It's just a rumor. It's just a thing.
So what are we
sounds
asking?
Is it on the island?
It's the Titan Breaker there.
Got it.
Titan's Bane.
Titan's Bane.
Yeah.
Titan's Bane, Blade of Teleus.
That.
That isn't this? No? Alright.
Cute. So you're asking Loom if it is on Themis.
Yes.
Unclear.
Oh!
Is it in possession of the queen? Because what if she's just not on the island?
Where can they put it that's technically on the island? Like, is it in an extra...
Bag of holding?
Yeah, like that.
Or it could be at the bottom of the ocean, just off the island.
With the answer unclear, we can probably go there and learn more. Like, if it weren't associated with Themis, if we got a no, then we could go somewhere else. But we got an unclear, so we can probably go to Themis. I am
concerned that you guys will be murdered. And I do specifically mean guys.
I have armor that covers my whole body.
I can disguise self.
As a female?
Yes.
Okay. What about the rest of the men?
I'm not concerned.
I have long, flowy hair. Helios will just be used for breeding stock. It'll be fine.
This is how I want to die.
That's how the rest of us have been treating him, honestly. So.
How the dolphins treated him, it's fine.
Just add boob plates.
Boob plates and a voice modulator.
Uh-huh.
I don't understand why you would appreciate death, Helios.
I was going to say, should I ask Mytros, but she can just say unclear too.
I mean, another question is, could it be obtained if we go to the island of Themis?
But then that makes, like, you could just wish for it. Like...
wish for what?
You could, wish to have it.
I wish to have possession of the, like... Yeah. I wish to have the... You know what I mean? Like...
Yeah,
I know he's not going to be a dick about it, but it's... Like, I don't know that...
I know you can't wish for magic items, so I don't know if that works.
Oh, can you know? Okay.
Is that a limitation?
Oops.
Yeah, because I suppose you could just wish for another item that has wishes in it.
Jesse Wolf.
You can wish for whatever the fuck you want. There's just
we went to the same place.
You can wish for whatever the fuck you want. It's just side effects might be.
Yeah.
But wishing that a specific item was in your possession, like, has nothing to do with the rarity or the narrative weight of that item. Like, it's just like, I want that thing to teleport to me. Like, that's a totally reasonable wish, you know?
It's just distant wish teleport.
Mm-hmm. Still wish sickness because you're not replicating a spell, but you guys are gonna start to sail to the island of Themis. The constellation of the twins.
I mean, it's either that or we try scrying on someone who's from Themis. Like, who was the champion of the arena that was from Themis that we can get their name and then try and scry them and teleport to them.
Yeah, let me get that name real quick. Mytros, Great Games. Who the fuck was the Hatria? The first Amazon to compete in any games.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh.
So are we gonna try and scry him, or you just want to teleport? I mean, or you just want to sail?
Sail.
I got to decide on my spells for the day. Would I know roughly, like, I know it's meta knowledge, how many levels of exhaustion Gaius has now, calculating how many times I've done it?
I think it's 5 now, right?
Yeah, so 6 is when he dies, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So I can probably... I can't drop Dream, but I don't need to do it again. That's fine. I was going to take contact of the plane to ask more questions about this stuff. Because I could find out maybe potentially more, like, actual information about this sword rather than just yes, no.
Well, information is useful, but being there is even more useful.
But if it's not actually there, so for instance, if I ask, like, is the Titan's Bane in the possession of a creature, what or who is the creature, I could then, like, potentially scry on the creature, and they may not be on Themis right now, but it might be there sometimes, but they might be somewhere else right now. I don't know. I may be overthinking it.
I mean, think down to save time later, or whatever.
Shall I try?
Yeah, why not?
Okay. Cool. I will contact other plane though. I'll try and talk to Mytros.
Okay.
Saving throw.
Save or go insane.
I'm assuming my good friends are standing nearby to help me.
Yeah.
Does anyone other than Orsino have resistance? Actually, Orsino can cast it resistance, right? Because contact other plane has a cast time longer than an action, doesn't it? Yeah, it's gonna cast
a minute.
Contact other plane has a cast time of a minute, which means you have to concentrate on it while casting, which means you can't cast resistance on yourself.
I'll cast resistance.
You okay?
Take a D10.
So that is resistance
Also has a
advantage.
crit.
Resistance is a D4.
Okay, fine.
He has a
So then,
Oof.
You
That's
have
an
a
8.
crit. We're not going to use it for anything.
It's only DC 15, and he's got plus D10 plus D4.
Oh,
Like
Jesus.
it's
plus I have a
D20.
luck point, which I can also use if I have 3 luck points.
Yeah.
And a DM luck point. If I really beef it, I just change my roll.
Which was a 3. The roll was a 3.
Is there ever a chance of failure? Jesus.
I mean, technically, D20 plus D10 plus D4 plus 5 can be less than 15. The odds of it happening...
Wait, I didn't do it right.
Yeah, you didn't do that right. That's an underscore.
Why did it do that? That's so weird.
You also wrote one D5, so just roll
What?
the D4.
It's fine.
Like, you got the D10. You need a 3 or a 4 on this D4 to save, though.
But then there's Flash of Genius as well.
Yeah. There's no chance of failure.
Cool. So, D20 plus D10 plus D4 plus 5.
What's another?
You got a 13. So, Flash of Genius.
No, I think he deserves this. I think he deserves this.
I mean, I can also just luck it if you don't use the resource. I'm fine.
I'll flash
Don't
it.
want boost.
You get 3 luck, I get 5 flashes.
Thank you. Cool. Yeah.
Jesus.
Hi, Sky Mommy. It's me.
Oh my god.
Your boy.
Guy,
try to be respectful?
I want to know what the odds of you rolling less than 10 so that Flash of Genius wouldn't even save you. Let's see. At most 9. You have a 0.5% chance
I mean,
to roll so low that Flash of Genius can't work. You have a 9% chance of failing so utterly that you need Flash of Genius. That is not a lot of...
Yeah, I finished off a can. Relax, drink it, and then I'll make you
Is
another
there
one.
is there a normal amount of booze and half the amount of soda?
Guess you're about to find out.
That's a glass of whiskey. That's a glass of whiskey.
There was a lot less soda than I thought.
I love that you're just drink it. It'll be fine.
It's fine. Everything's fine. Face.
That's just a glass of whiskey. Yeah, so Sky Mommy, apparently.
Yeah.
Are
So
we
I
at that
think
point in the
that's
campaign where we don't take anything seriously?
No. I
We just had a lot of serious moments in the...
That's
yeah,
fair.
we need a
That's
little
fair.
levity. Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think I will ask. Is the Titan's Bane weapon in the possession or considered to be in the possession of a creature? So like, if it was in a horde, I would still want to be in the possession option. I mean,
Unclear.
Who or what possesses it?
It is unclear whether a creature possesses it at all, apparently.
okay.
The thing is a creature? Or is it... Like, what...
Okay.
It's gotta be.
I think so. Let me just.
He said it was
Maybe we
lost.
should get there and
Yeah.
see it. And
Well, he has
it'll
2
give
more
us better
questions with
I have
contact
4
other
more
plane.
questions.
Oh, you get 5? I don't know why I thought you
Yeah.
get 3.
Because
Yeah.
everything comes in threes except for a few
Yeah.
things.
Yeah. Is it geographically located within 50 miles of the Isle of Themis?
Yes.
Poor Ian. Yes.
Okay.
He seemed pained saying that.
Yeah.
Sorry, there was a burp that I was suppressing.
Oh, okay. Like you didn't want to tell us that. Like, wow.
There it is.
You
Gross.
could just ask if Mytros could show you it.
I mean, yes. I think my next question is, where is it? Feel free to show me via vision if you can, because she doesn't have to do yes, no. It can be one word answer, which could be, an island or under, like, I don't know, submerged, or I don't know.
Yeah. Is that your question?
Yeah. Where is it?
I don't know why I didn't lead with that.
Yeah.
Well, because you could have just said unclear, because it could be like in a thing of phase or whatever, and then we just wasted a question. Whereas at least I established it was geographically accessible. You know what I mean? I was establishing other information first.
So the question is just, where is it?
Feel free to show me.
Yeah. If I know it's within that perimeter, if she could give me as many specifics as possible, that would be great.
In up to 4 words.
Short phrase.
Yeah.
Is that a phrase? Yeah, that's a phrase. Sure. In the belly of the beast.
Yeah.
So something ate it?
Well, that explains why no one possesses it.
That's why it's unclear whether or not it is possessed.
Yeah.
Also unclear if it's on the island.
Yasena is so done talking to slave owners and totally into fighting a beast.
Yeah, you just need to, like, kick the shit out of something, right?
I'm really worried it's the fucking Kraken, though.
So,
Oh, hell.
But the
Oh,
Kraken
Lars
wasn't
was-
off Themis, was it?
I wouldn't kill
No,
it.
that was
I mean,
that
it
was on
swims
the
around, though. Like,
that was the Garden
you
of
know.
Helios, right? That was the last.
No, it was
or-
Island of the Dragon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
The
it
Kraken
can
the
get
Kraken's
around.
lair was off the shore of the Island of the Dragon.
Oh shit,
Yeah.
was it? Okay.
Because it was the
But
But
people
also
there that
it can
were
swim through the fucking ocean.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean,
and
you
it
could
might
just-
only go back to its lair like once every 10 years. We don't know the habits of a Kraken.
What
Well,
do
I
we
mean, let's
know
just
about
make
the
sure-
habits of a Kraken? Anything?
No.
We don't
Damn
know it's
it.
a Kraken. We should probably figure out if it is a Kraken.
Yeah, so the next question is,
what is,
what is the beast?
Yeah. A Hydra.
Oh, we killed one of those.
Oh, wait, what's on our thing? Isn't there a thing on the Vulcan list
We
that
are-
does?
we already
No,
did
We
it.
already did that.
Yeah,
I
It's
did
different-
that shit.
different heads.
Oh,
Yeah,
you're
that
right,
was
you're
the
right, you're
Eldritch
right.
Claw tattoo.
Yeah, you're right.
That was my tattoo.
You're right.
Okay, I have
What
one
do
more
we need
question.
to stop a Hydra from regenerating?
It's acid or fire, right?
I don't remember.
I don't remember
We
either.
fought one, so we should know.
Yeah,
Don't
like you
fucking
fought one.
slash it.
Let me just do a quick spell search.
I've got plenty of fire.
What we know from the Hydras are water-dwelling creatures, don't we?
Yeah.
I mean, the one time you fought a Hydra, it was in the water.
Yeah.
It was in the Sea of Gore.
Jesus.
Mm.
Oh no. Oh no.
I would love to know what Tim is
what?
knowing.
If there's a Charybdis, is there a fucking Scylla?
Scylla.
I don't know what those things are.
And he can correct it. That's not a good sign.
I'm sorry I know Greek mythology.
I
Get
don't
off
know
my
what those
dick.
are.
Famous,
Should be.
they go together. The two of them go together. Shit. I don't know what else to ask. Anyone else have any bright ideas for my last question?
Yeah, where is this Hydra's lair?
Or where? Well,
I think I'm just going to be told near Themis.
where specifically is this Hydra's lair.
Can I get some fucking coordinates, please?
Yes.
No, you may not.
Yeah.
We're gonna have to go to Themis anyway because we can only go to the land points on the Antikythera.
Does the Hydra have a name?
It's not a bad question. I bet it's gonna be fucking Skilla. I'm gonna be so annoyed. Sure, yeah, I'll ask if it has a name.
Polukranos.
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 That's such a satisfying name.
Polukranos.
So, we just got 2,500 gold. Do we want to make sure we have like some backlog of stuff?
Buttload of incense for legend lore.
Yeah, we've been spending it pretty.
Just just spend that 2,500 on incense.
I mean, yeah.
It's not a bad idea.
Yasena just says, "Oh, I was thinking the ivory would also be dragon bones."
Hey, we got a sub from Max Base. Thanks for the resub, Max Base. You're always stuck at work when we stream. Love you guys. Catch up on YouTube. Yeah, thanks for catching up on YouTube.
Jeez, you've been around for a while.
Yeah. Goddamn, you. Welcome back for 11 months. One more month, and you're a golded troll. We need a new name for that because that.
Gold troll.
Golded troll.
Golded troll.
Yeah, because like the whole skull is dipped in gold.
I have a name. Gilded trolls.
Nope. Go to terrible jail.
Moses, I love you.
Go to terrible jail.
Isn't that where the kids are?
Shut up! You can stop talking now.
I have a question that has nothing to do with that.
Thank you.
I missed what Luke just said. Am I doing something with the treasury?
Yeah, 2,500 gold worth of incense.
Okay.
For legend lores in the future.
For legend lores. Yep.
Fine.
Because we should now legend lore that name.
Yeah.
Maybe 5K? I could see us spending through that.
20 legend lores? You know that's not a ritual, right?
Yeah. And plus,
We'll be back hopefully before.
Oh yeah, you're right. You're right. With travel time, we wouldn't need it. Yeah, 2,500 is fine.
Are we going?
So you guys are headed to Themis, though?
Yeah.
Yeah, might as well.
Okay. All right. Let me... Okay. Constellation of the Twins. It's time for a Kairos story.
Kairos story. Reading rainbow.
So first of all, let me pull you all to the constellation map and show you
Oh, it's so pretty.
the twins.
The
Where the fuck are the twins? Where are the twins? There they are.
Where are they?
There they ams. Right up top.
Zoomy.
Doing a...
2 fucking stars. That's
I
it.
mean, yeah, it's the fucking twins. What do you want from me?
I think it's amazing that they can draw people out of 2 dots.
That's how constellations do.
It's right over their eyes.
They drew
too.
a whole fucking Orion from like what 5 stars in I don't know, whatever.
The belt is 3.
The belt is 3, and then the
no,
rest
there's
of
way
him
more.
is like
there's like
Yeah.
12 of them. There's
Yeah.
loads
oh,
of
is
them.
it? I thought the rest of him was like 5.
Constellations are weird.
Okay. Anyway,
Mhm.
so like the 2 stars directly like directly above us are the twins. Like they're named for Sidon and Lotharia. And so like one day the great tree, you know, like the tree that like Thylea, it's like her like everything.
Yeah, we've seen it. Yeah.
Yeah, right. So like it blossomed with 7 shimmering fruits. Like you know this story, like you know, it's whatever. But like Kentamane was like, wow, cool fruits. So he reached from the depths of the ocean and he just took the fruits and he ate them. And then you know they're like you know they're fruits. They got pits. You know the stories like describe them as like dates. So like they got pits. So like he ate the fruits. He spit the pits aside. They were like really spiky pits. But the pits floated and he really hated that. Like he was just, like he just pissed him off to no end. So like he smashed them to the bottom of the sea. And like they're really spiky and his, you know, his hands are made of, well, like stuff. So he bled on them. So like
His hands are made of stuff.
So Thylea's seeds, the pits, and then Kentamane's blood, you know, they mixed and merged, and And then the next morning, the 7 pits floated back to the surface and split open. And then the Titans, the children of Kentamine and Thylea, they burst forth from these pits, just fully formed. But one of the pits had 2 Titans in it, and that was Sidon and Lutheria. And then yada yada yada, they overthrew their siblings and stole their power and became the chief powers in Thylea until we showed up.
Kyra just yada 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 the story.
Sorry.
You completely lost me because his hands are made of like stuff.
I don't think there's anything.
That was God.
I don't think
that
there's
was the most
anything.
Kyra sentence yet.
Yeah.
I loved it.
How are you the goddess of like
Swiftness.
stories? I know you're not actually, but like.
You know what though? Her stories hold my attention.
Yeah.
So I don't think there was anything in that story we didn't already know. Right?
I don't think so.
All right.
No, I don't think so. The pit's interesting, but
Yeah, I do want to point out this is a Cerulean Gulf island. This isn't even in the Forgotten Sea, so you could have gone to Themis forever ago. The constellation of the twins was available forever ago.
Could you imagine if we found this sword at like level 5?
Yeah, I can.
It's probably a good sword, but great against the Titan.
I tried a very long time ago to give you a hook to Themis and failed.
Moxana.
What do you mean you tried?
I tried to give you a hook and I failed, and that's all
Was
I'm
it
gonna say about it.
Moxana?
I'm not gonna say.
Yeah.
I'm not
She
gonna
had a whole bunch
say
of fun stuff.
jack shit about it.
But you did already.
yeah.
Well, I ain't saying jack shit right the fuck now, so you can just deal. So, so you guys are sailing. So you set off at night, right?
Yeah.
And so all of these loom questions and contact other plane, those are day after.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Do we want to set off so that we arrive there in the morning?
Oh no, wait, we can't set off because we didn't want to go until we knew for sure that there was a great thing to go. So
Right,
we are
okay,
waiting,
so yep.
because it was otherwise a wasted journey.
Okay.
Do
So you
also
set
wanna
off in the
let
morning.
somebody know that we're going somewhere, and they'll be back.
I mean, you're the fucking heroes of prophecy. They just assume you're
Yeah,
going
we've-
to do shit.
We've gone to look for Titan slaying weapons.
So
PRD.
I do just want to point out, because it's fucking epic, that your boat's just parked in the harbor, and then you decide it's time to go somewhere, and you turn the fucking engines on and you lift off.
Yeah.
Because
We
you have
totally create
VTOL.
such a spectacle.
Fuck the water.
Wait,
Yeah, fuck
what?
You have VTOL.
What's
Vertical
VTOL?
takeoff and
VTOL.
landing.
Got it.
And 2 long rests have happened, so the Ultros is now at 990 out of 1,000 hit points.
Yeah.
I want to have those 4 mages that we have try to do a boost out of the city just so that they know how to do it. You know what I mean?
Okay, so they're just gonna just dump spell slots into it and
Yeah.
make sure that they know how to do that.
Are you trying to show
we're-
off again?
I'm trying to show off, yeah.
All right.
That's
Alright.
pretty much.
Yeah,
I'm
just
make
couching
sure.
it in like a reasonable explanation, but
Mhm.
Yasena just wants to look cool.
Right. So let me go ahead and roll Arcana for all of them. Oh, cool. They're good at that. They fucking crush it. Holy
it.
shit! The lowest rolled a 17. Well, total 17. Yeah, they fucking crushed it. So they dump some 5th level fucking spell slots in there. Just boom. Yeah, you take the fuck off. Like, it's not like a. It's. Oof.
Oh no, I slow up and then just
Oh, got it. And just turn, boost.
just
This is the worst amusement park ride.
Everyone on deck needs to make an acrobatics check
Oh my
not to fall over.
God, no!
Brace
The
yourselves!
dragons are holding out their wings like mom seatbelts. Like, hold on!
Why isn't I got a 0, by the way, but
just-
why is it not rolling on the table?
No.
You got a 0 for...
I
Oh,
did.
you guys are actually rolling acrobatics.
Oh no, I rolled a 0, so I fall on my ass.
No!
I'm just So I just watched Captain Marvel again, and I'm remembering the scene where like they hit the gas and like the cat just ends up like pushed back against
Yeah.
the fucking back of the space.
Yeah. It's not a cat. It's a flirtle.
Well, it was a cat at the time,
Flurkin.
as far as we know.
Flurkin. Shit.
I only
You're
know
close.
because in my rhyme campaign, the wizard has a cat familiar, and I'm role playing my character's being from another planet, so she keeps being terrified of it and saying it's a flurkin.
Oh,
That's
that's
adorable.
cute.
That's
Yeah.
actually fucking adorable.
Aw.
Yeah, Flurkin. You're right. I got half of the word right.
Goose the flurkin.
Yeah, Goose the Flurkin. Which is anticlimactically the reason Nick Fury lost his eye, which is just Jesus.
All right, we all lose our lunch and we're going.
Yeah.
20 Gs. Yeah.
All right. So you guys head off to the island of Themis, and it's going to take 2 days to get there. Most of your named NPCs have left the ship. Bullbug is staying behind in Mytros to work towards getting Minotaurs resettled.
I'm so excited for that.
Folon, there's no word to use for what he did other than dipped. Loreus is still around.
Loreus went to start the tree
tree
army.
army.
The tree awakening.
You're right. All right,
Yeah.
Loreus is gone. Versi left
Oh,
with
I
Valis.
like him again.
Do you have any
Yeah.
Aesop? You have Aesop.
Aesop, yeah. Aesop's
Folon
That's
stuck
it.
around, though. It's fine. Folon stuck around.
No,
Full-on
we gained
dip.
4 more. We gained 4 more named companions.
Yep, that's true. Their names are Machaon, Chalcedon, Keradotos, and Atreus.
Chalcedon still is spelled very weird. Chalcedon, but it's an O.
Okay. I think the weirdest thing is that it's Odon, but
Someone
It's female.
actually loses their lunch in a random. Why?
okay, let's roll a dice.
I roll a die.
Cool, I got an 8, so I get to re-roll. 6. Scorpius.
Oh, thanks.
Thanks to upset, guy.
So, you guys are sailing. I think the only named NPC on your ship, other than the 4 mages, is Aesop. I
You
think
almost said Loreus.
I did.
again.
Shut up. Am I wrong? Like, is there anyone else? It's Kyra, Aesop.
Pythor
Yeah.
has been
Pythor's
gone. for-
gone.
If Bullbug stayed behind to help the
Bull-
Minotaurs.
yep. Bullbug stayed
Nobody
behind.
dipped on us.
Yeah.
Rude.
We're vulnerable now.
I'd leave me too.
I don't.
Oh,
know.
you mean the plot armor's gone? Is that it?
He's
Got
not
it.
going to kill 4 major NPCs now.
I mean, you do have Verdi, Annie, Blix, and Sarah.
And Scorpius Jr.
Oh, I have to, yeah, and
Scorpius
Scorpius Jr. Let me get a Scorpius Jr. token.
Does she want a new name yet, or is she?
Nope.
All
I
right.
imagine she's like Scarlett Johansson eventually be like, "Oh, I'm Scourge. Like
She's
like
brass, right?
You should feel bad
Ew.
for that.
Scourge.
She's brass, right?
What?
Scourge.
Scorpius Jr. is a brass dragon, right?
He's
Yes.
the same
Yes.
as
Verdi.
Same as
She.
Birdie.
She.
she's the same as Bird.
She.
Um,
So she's
Wait,
probably hanging out with Verdi for the most part because I don't know if we established this in character, but it'd be incredibly evident to your characters that they're from the same clutch.
Yeah.
yeah,
Okay.
We talked about that.
We
So
had the older younger sister conversation.
okay, we did. Yeah, that's right. So yeah, she latched on to Verdi not just because they're the same color of dragon, but also because they're literal siblings.
Cool.
Twins, technically. Well, 2 of a set of triplets.
I can't take any more like twin stuff though. Like
Triplets.
Where's the
different.
other egg?
whatever.
That's a good question. Where is the other egg?
No.
Hey, you have commune. Just ask.
I'll ask another day.
It does take a spell slot, but you get those on a short rest.
I don't. It's free for me.
Oh, okay.
Every short rest, I can ask a free divination spell. So
Jesus.
wait until it's foresight. I'm really going to enjoy that.
God.
Oh my god.
Oh!
Foresight.
Wait,
Twinned foresight.
Hey, we got Ray from Classy
Wait, does it-
Librarian.
Aw, classy.
Hi.
Gee.
13.
Yeah,
Does
no,
it
he's
get
totally
spell,
right.
you know?
It does. It has to be a spell. Yeah, you can cast any divination spell you know without spending a spell slot. Do Mystic Arcana count as spells you know?
Yeah.
Do that.
Because it just says that you can normally cast. I think it says no. I think it's that you can normally cast, and I can cast it. So I don't know.
Mystic
It was a
Arcanum does
discussion
not.
we had in like the Odyssey private, and
Okay.
then I don't think you ever weighed in, but I think Luke, Chris, and I were
Oh,
talking
yeah.
about it.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know. We'll figure that
Yeah,
out once you're
when I
level
get to it.
18 and
Yeah.
Warlock 17, and get Foresight. Jesus Christ,
Yeah.
that's gonna be crazy. So you're sailing, and with the lack of named NPCs, how do you spend your time on the ship? Where do you spend most of your time on the ship? I guess I should ask.
I would be spending most of my time just kind of making sure. Doesn't make any sense, but making sure that Scorpius Jr. is like learning how to dragon.
Okay. Would you like to move your token up to the four?
I'm still on the
starboard-
constellations.
Well, how about I'm gonna move you Ultros upper, but I think Scorpius is actually on Ultros lower. But you guys can move between the two at will. I have enabled the ability for you to move between them. But yeah, you can
Look at my new token.
look at his new token. Yeah, let's look at his new token. Everybody, let's look at his new token.
Where is it?
Together.
I'm bringing it upstairs. Hold on.
Ah, you're bringing it upstairs? Shit.
He just
We're all
moved us all
downstairs.
downstairs.
I just moved everyone downstairs. All right.
Oh,
Well, I'm gonna
hold
move
on, I'm
everyone
bringing it
back
back.
upstairs.
Okay,
You
never mind. I
fucked
won't
up,
touch it.
AA Ron.
Jesus Christ.
Where is
Wait, are
it?
you still
Where are
downstairs?
you?
Yeah, all our tokens are downstairs, but we're on the upstairs view.
Wait,
Are
where the
they-
fuck is
no,
Scorpius?
that's- Did you ever bring back Mr. Nibbles? Because he had died.
Oh, is it
Yeah.
in the same space
Okay.
as somebody else?
Where
Okay,
the fuck
we
is
were
Scorpius?
Oh. Where did he go?
What'd you do?
You break
This
it?
big reveal is falling a little bit flat.
Yeah.
God.
Should
You
happen.
broke it.
Seriously though, where is Scorpius? I'm very confused.
I don't know. I used this one, the northern one, to teleport to the upper level.
Okay.
And then I don't see it there.
Yeah,
You're
what
right
the
here.
fuck? Wait, where am I at?
You're upstairs on the right hand side,
Where the fuck is Scorpius?
over here.
Oh yeah, there I am.
I don't know.
Hang on. All right. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna configure it so there's token No, there is token vision. What can you? What did you do with your token?
I teleported it.
All right. I moved you upstairs. What can you see? All right. Turn on token vision upstairs, rather. What can you see?
I see. It looks, the center of my vision is like where Orsino is.
Oh.
What the fuck? But you're not under Orsino.
No, because I just moved out.
I have Orsino's vision.
Yeah, we all have Orsino's vision.
Oh.
Why?
I have
All right.
Annie's vision.
I'm gonna make a new fucking Scorpius token. We're gonna
Oh, there
zoom in
he
on
is.
Scorpius.
Oh, there he is.
Yeah, I made a new one.
Okay.
Jesus.
I thought that was coming way sooner.
Ah, his lightning is outside the ring and everything.
Yeah. There's a new Scorpius token. Jesus fucking Christ.
Oh, he's pretty.
Oh,
He's
that's
very
a good.
pretty.
That's a good token.
I don't miss Laris at all.
Yeah.
Also, we have a circle of standing stones on the boat.
Yes, Mr. Bayless, we are playing Final Fantasy right now. That's totally a thing that's happening.
Mhm.
Yeah, this is the High Wind. Obviously.
Show off your shirt.
Now
Now that Bayless is here.
yeah.
Yeah. There you go.
Uh,
Coming soon to an online store near you.
Omni slash me
Sure.
daddy. What the fuck, Tim?
Dear God.
Jesus fucking Christ. All right, so you're spending most of your time getting Scorpius Jr. Helping Scorpius Jr. learn how to dragon. What's everyone else doing?
I would say just kind of more specifically, I'm probably like running on the like outside of the boat, like that's between the top of the boat and the water, trying to get Scorpius Jr.
You guys
like,
are 500
chase me
feet in
and
the air.
fly.
500
Oh
feet
yeah,
in the
no
air.
water. Yeah. So I'll run along the side of the boat and have her like chase me around the boat.
Okay.
I'm getting to know the new crew members that are with us and getting them acquainted to the dragons without them being like pants shittingly scared.
Okay.
When I'm not at the loom.
Yeah.
I'm
In the
HR.
morning, in the morning, I'm down at my little shrine to Helios praying.
Incidentally, did you want to pick up the material components for Hallow while you were in Mytros?
Oh.
To hallow the rest of the ship?
Yeah,
Did we want to?
we were going to put lightning or thunder resistance on the whole ship.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
That's
you wanted to
right.
dispel the one and hallow, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
We do have
Because
2 days to travel.
it's everybody on board gets it. So if we end up fighting in the sky, even the crew members will be protected.
Yep.
And it's like a bubble around the ship, so if we're even flying
Yeah.
inside the bubble,
huge.
we'd still get it.
I think that is a good idea. Yeah, we should pick that up.
So 2,000 gold worth of hallow components?
Yeah, and I could spend this 2 days doing that.
Yep.
You know, if they're gonna make sure that I don't get exhausted.
Well, you can just greater resto the exhaustion.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I need 24 hours for the thing, so somebody would need to do it like
Twice.
twice. Yeah.
You can do it.
I'm saying I can't do it to myself.
Right.
Got it.
Because you
Right
need
away,
the
I have to-
you need the slots for Hallow, because Hallow's not a ritual, and you need
Yeah.
to spend the slots.
I'm also a healer. I'm just not as good as you. But I try.
It's fine. I'm teaching you. It's fine.
You're doing great, sweetie.
Thanks.
Yeah. You do just fine, darling. Pats on
I
the
have
head.
berries.
They're delicious.
Thanks.
Oh, speaking of, how many do we have?
26.
Yeah, on any given day, everybody has 23. I have
23?
25.
That's with your new spell slot count?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, because I figured that out last session.
We got a Treato for the Floof Queen.
Samus, Ginger would like to see your beautiful face.
Samus,
Baby.
beautiful baby doggy.
Hi, Ginger. How was Dark Souls? Did you die a lot?
Probably.
Oh.
I think he one-shot Priscilla, so...
Wow, really?
I mean, not like killed in one hit, killed in one try.
No, it's still really good,
Yeah.
though.
Like, I walked away for 5 minutes, and he had left the painted world, and I was like, what?
Yeah.
What? Wait, you skipped her? Wait, how did you skip Priscilla? You can leave without killing Priscilla?
Bye.
I thought you had to kill her to leave. Okay. Dark Souls.
He's just that fucking good, yo.
Apparently.
Also, go follow Ginger if you're not already. What's wrong with you?
Yeah. 3-shot the centipede demon. That's impressive. That guy's bullshit. Anyway, so you guys, yeah. So, Scorpius is helping Scorpius Jr. Alaris is casting Hallow. Helios, you're acclimating the new crew to dragons.
And just, you know, their general needs and shit.
Yeah. Getting to know who they are. Alright. Everyone else?
I think Verdi's probably like helping the 2 Scorpii.
Definitely.
So like he's like flying under the ship to make sure that if she does maybe over exuberantly throw herself off, he can pick her up. He's just helicopter parenting. And I
Sibling.
think I just spend my time with Aesop, I think.
Okay.
Yeah.
Where at? Do I have an Aesop token?
Not much privacy.
I don't.
Yeah, well, usually, like, I think our spot is at the back, because, like, we did that one time, I think, where Verdi, like, put his wings out to give us some privacy to talk about the Adonis stuff. So I think we, like, sit at the back, on top of the deck.
I don't have an Aesop token.
That's okay.
That means he can't be killed.
In consideration, the propeller's at the back now, so that might not be as fun.
Yeah, the propeller's kind of back there.
Yeah, so maybe we sit at the front now. Like, we just sit over here on, like, the left-hand side of the front.
Okay.
And just
Why do I
chat
have
and
them
eat
removed
lunch
now?
together and talk
Why do you
about
what?
books.
Something just popped up that said remove macro. My screen.
Did you right-click the macro bar?
I did, yeah.
That'll do it. Real talk, I'm making an Aesop token. Because that's an oversight.
And then, yeah, when we're not doing that, I'll also like fly out on Verdi every now and then just to keep us attuned when we fight.
Combat training.
Why are there two of me?
Why are there two of you?
2 of you on the ship.
Fix it.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah,
there's two. There's two.
right.
Yeah.
There should be two on there.
Don't criticize Ian for being accurate.
Yeah, dude, there's this fucking simulacrum, ass face.
Is Annie like super traumatized after being turned into like a gnome and then like all that
How's
shit?
she doing?
Is Annie okay?
She's fine, yeah. No, like...
Is
I
she
thought it was
okay?
Annie, are you okay?
Is she okay, Annie?
I thought I was super subtle about it. I'm really
You weren't.
proud of
No.
myself.
You weren't. Just putting that out there.
Fight me!
You weren't.
Hey, Steph, I didn't pick up on it.
Thank you.
That's another issue, Chris.
You leave Chris alone.
I really want a cookie now, you asshole.
What?
I have cookies. I have cookies. They're not fun cookies, but they're cookies.
What is a fun cookie?
One with like a clown face on it.
Thanks,
I got
Luke.
some news about these cookies. They're fun.
God damn it. I'm over here just making Aesop.
How you doing? How you doing today? What's your favorite cookie, chat? Tell me your favorite cookie.
There's only one right answer.
Yeah.
What's
there
that?
is only one right answer.
Chocolate
What's that?
chip.
See,
I don't know. I can
boring.
really go for a shortbread sometimes.
I like chocolate chip cookies that don't have chocolate chips.
What? So you like
I suppose
sugar
this is-
cookies?
No, that's a very different cookie.
That is a very different cookie.
I
Yeah.
mean,
I suppose
Hey guys,
the
I made an
difference
Aesop
here is
token. You want to see it?
To me, cookies are
Yeah.
cookies, whereas biscuits are a different thing.
what?
Don't switch.
Can you
Oh,
pull
do
our
a
view?
switch one.
I made an Aesop.
I don't see him.
It's an Aesop.
Oh, it's Aesop.
He's up at the front where he said he is.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Cool.
That is not how
Can
I
we just be
pictured
off to the
Aesop
side a
for some
bit, just here, just like sitting on.
Aesop.
That is not at all how I pictured him.
That's literally the
Not
art in the
what I
book.
see at all.
It's literally the art in the book.
Can we see the full art from the book?
I mean, no, I didn't fucking put that in Foundry.
Oh, okay, never
Fine.
mind. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
We get the
fine.
picture.
I mean, that's basically the full art, real talk. Like,
Oh.
they're like you get shoulders in the full art. That's about it.
Oh, okay.
He's a very effeminate man.
Yeah. So was. Nah.
I remember in like episode 2 or 3 where everyone was just like, "Wait, he?" And I was like, "Yeah, no, he,
Yeah.
he."
Yeah.
Repeatedly,
Who
it says
is-
he.
Who is this?
Who? What? That's crewmate.
Looks a little worse for wear.
It's. I think that's the Barovian commoner.
Oh
token.
god.
Yeah.
I took a buttload of just
Jeez.
person art. I threw it into a folder and I set up a token for Ultros crewmate, where in order to make the token, it takes a random image from that folder. So I just drag Ultros crewmate onto the map, and it
Yeah.
picks a random image from
Thanks
that
for the
folder.
follow, Lord Reptile Stormblade.
No, that looks like one of the ghosts stuck around.
Chelsea
Uh-huh.
laughing on the way.
Well,
I say names.
It's just it's a crewmate. Don't worry about it. It's a crew member. Remir and Sim Remir, what are you doing?
You
Luke?
muted, darling.
I don't know.
I thought he was just like meh. I didn't think he was actually talking. I thought he was just like mouthing to himself.
I guess no, we don't have a room for any.
It's just pure whiskey. Have fun.
I guess it's just like make more defenses on the boat, like try and get more ballistas or anything set up on the boat.
Okay. All right.
I have proficiency in Smith's tools, and I will cast Fabricate and just make that.
You have, yeah. It's a
Neat.
4th level spell. You just got those
Oh,
recently.
I love fabricate.
What did he cast? Sorry. I couldn't-
Fabricate.
Yeah.
It's just fast tracked everything.
Yeah, a little bit. So that's not a ritual. You can't even, actually. Can artificers even ritual cast?
Yes, because you have to prepare it.
Fuck. But it's not a ritual, so it's fine. How many 4th level spell slots do you have?
1.
Oh, okay. So you can do that once a day. Alright. So you make a 5th ballista on the first day.
Cool.
Okay. And that takes 10 minutes out of your day. What do you do with the rest of it?
Yeah, I go over in a corner and ponder what I'm going to wish for.
Okay. Pick a corner.
Please
Yasena,
don't
what are
be
you
the same
doing?
corner as Orsino and Aesop.
Just stare at them while you're thinking.
Yeah.
Where the fuck am I on the ship?
I'm gonna
Downstairs.
supervise the mages.
Okay. Which I need to add to the.
If I'm acquainting them to the dragons, I should be up deck. Yeah, I mean.
Also,
So
if I need to take a break, I can do some absorb elements as well for bottled lightning.
Hmm.
I can contribute to that now.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
could have for the last bit, but I forgot.
This is apparently what the mage token looks like.
Are you a
Seth, you want to
spellcaster?
switch?
Are you a spellcaster?
This is what the mage token looks like.
Wow.
Wow.
Okay.
Okay.
I see you.
Dark.
Sure.
Also,
Is that going to
kind
be
of
all? I mean,
badass.
that does not look like them. Them
No,
at
it
all.
does not look like them at all.
No.
I mean,
No.
for one, that art has horns.
Well,
Yeah.
listen, that art is
actually, I
I
should-
canon now.
I do want to point out that one of them is actually a tiefling.
Okay.
Yeah, so that could be the
yeah.
tiefling. That's Atreus.
Yeah, it's Atreus.
Got it.
Right.
With like the face head tattoos.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I want to say, even though I know that it's wrong, I want to say that art is from Ravnica. I'm
It
like
looks
90.
right.
I'm like
Yeah, I
90.
think it
I'm like
is.
90% sure that. Wait, you think?
I think it is. Yeah,
I actually think it might be. It might be from a different. It looks magic.
yeah I think it's a Magic the Gathering.
Okay. I don't think it's from the Ravnica book. Is what I meant.
I think it might be from a magic supplement. Though.
Yeah. Or just a fucking magic card.
Yeah.
Because 5e tools is not above stealing art from magic cards.
Neat. And also I could do a pair of legend lores on Themis and the Queen.
Okay.
You want to do one on the Hydra though, don't you?
Yeah, and the Hydra. It's a
Okay.
free.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Okay. So, one at a time. What's the first one?
Themis.
Just Themis. Just
Yeah,
Themis.
Things about Themis.
Yeah, just Themis. Just give me the Idiot's Guide to Themis.
Okay. So Themis is an island that was settled by a group of women from Indigo Island who left Indigo Island because they blamed all of the problems of the world on men. Let's be fucking
fair.
real. Chief
Fair.
among them was the very male dragon who hunted them on Indigo Island.
Got it.
So they founded Themis instead. Themis is one of the largest islands in the Cerulean Gulf. I don't know if you guys have looked at the world map recently, but Themis is fuck huge. I'm just gonna look at it real quick. Please load. Yeah, Themis is goddamn gigantic.
I don't know which one Themis is, though.
No, you don't.
It's that big one in the middle, right?
It's
I'm
the
guessing one
it's
that
the
is
real
gigantic.
Yeah, it's the really big one right in the middle. Yeah, Themis is a humongous island, but despite its size, it is predominantly flat grassland, in fact. And I feel like I have to give you a secret of some sort, because legend lore?
Yeah.
So the Amazons of Themis are currently led by Queen Thessalia VI, who murdered her predecessor.
Cool.
Okay, let's go with her. Next Legend Lord, Queen the Sixth.
Queen Thessalia the Sixth. Okay, cool. So, Legend Lore. Queen Thessalia the Sixth is 3 sisters who take turns taking the place, like the position of queen. It is not widely known that it is 3 sisters. They, in fact, use magic to disguise themselves. 10 years ago, 2 of the sisters ousted the third, named Moxina.
What?
Oh,
that's juicy.
All 3 sisters are Medusae. Cursed for murdering their mother.
Badass.
I wish that we knew this before we killed her. I'm going into
I
this
tried!
Place. I'm going into this place wearing this fucking helmet.
Wow.
We have her skull.
Oh, we do.
Just throwing that out there. Which we could have used for scrying. God damn it.
Oh,
For what?
for who?
Because she's from Themis.
Yeah, it's
Yeah, but
30 days,
if she
so-
wasn't there in the last like 6 months, it doesn't
She's-
do anything.
Yeah.
Yeah, or something like that.
I
Close
guess.
enough.
Did I get names? I know you didn't say them in the little.
The names are spread throughout this fucking chapter, and I can't
You'll get names
find them.
eventually.
Fucking
I'm
hell.
assuming you don't need to.
I think one of them is actually named Thessalia.
Okay.
Leah, Thessalia, Moxina.
Oh god, I thought it was going to be the name broken up in 3 different ways. So.
My name is the.
Uh-huh.
Cool. And then the Polukranos.
Okay. Polukranos is a Hydra who has been... There's really no other word for it but tortured over centuries to grow a ridiculous number of heads.
Oh.
To the point where this Hydra is basically nothing but neck and heads. There's a body somewhere in there. Maybe. And it is the personal pet of the Queen of Themis.
Oh. What the hell did it eat the Titan? Titan bane.
Okay, I'm gonna throw a legend lore on.
Do you have the spell slots for this?
Yeah.
He's at 7
This would be a 7th level.
Oh my god, okay.
So I'm spending up. I have 4
Yeah.
5th or higher level spells.
Yep.
And I'm going to say that I will spend this last one just before the long rest. So if there's an encounter that's going to happen between now and then, interrupt me now before I use it.
I will interrupt you now. So I'm glad I asked you Senna last.
This is why he was asking us where we all were.
Yeah, no shit.
Oh.
Chris just like, oh. Yeah, let me grab a stat block.
Dum-dum.
I ain't no dum dum. Let me grab a
Swear to
stat
God, if I
block.
ever stop Hallow.
Nope, same thing as last time. Just don't stop.
Just don't stop. Just keep.
Yeah.
Alright.
Okay. If you
Stay
say
below
so.
decks. You're like in the hole downstairs. You'll be fine.
You can always bonus action make your spiritual weapon too.
But she can only move 20 feet at a time to a spot that she can see.
If stuff's going real bad, just word of recall yourself onto the deck. You'll be fine.
Where
So-
did I call to my shrine that's downstairs?
So
Oh,
I
dang.
burned a cheer and I rolled a 1 anyway. So I'm going to luck.
Oh, you do have that, don't you?
Fuck, thank you. Jesus Christ. Okay, I got a 19. Whose passive perception is equal to or greater than 22? Is it just Helios?
Mine is
all the dragons?
21.
Damn. I have 25.
Okay.
You know what's really annoying is I considered attuning to the Shield of Warning this morning.
Thanks, Bay.
Wait,
Okay.
Shield of Warning should have gone off.
It's not attuned to anyone. Oh, it is attuned to him, isn't it?
That's within 30 feet.
Oh, is it?
And the sim stays below Dex.
Okay.
So it's just Helios, right? 22 or higher passive.
I think so.
I think so, yeah.
Crew do not have anywhere near that.
Nope.
Ian, I have to restart my computer real quick.
Okay.
Can you add a person to the thing?
Yeah. On it.
Did your shit freeze?
Is your shit fucked?
Yeah, shit.
I'll be right back.
Alright.
Okay. I'm here. Cool. That was nice timing.
Wow, Ian's Chris.
No, I don't feel like putting.
No,
don't.
bother.
I'm just gonna put. Oops.
Chris.
It helps to put the letters in the right order. I'm drunk. I'm this many drunk.
Oh, I didn't give you
This
that
many.
much.
Shut up. You made sure I had the stronger one. So, Helios, you are able to notice that the ropes attached to the rigging sag more than they should be for just a moment, and you see the condensation on the mast swipe away a moment before a weight lands on the deck just forward of the mast. And you are not surprised as a large, loud, deep voice announces to the ship, "For Lutheria! For the Titans!"
Oh, no. No.
Roll initiative.
No, we're not ready. No!
But we'll do that next.
No!
No, we're actually going to roll initiative right now.
What?
Yeah.
Oh. I'm not ready.
I don't care. You want to do a switch?
Yeah.
Let me add people to initiative. How many of you are below Dex?
I'm not ready.
I have to find your friggin' tokens to add you to
What the
initiative.
hell is that?
No one roll yet.
he is
No one roll yet.
ready.
I have to add like everyone to initiative. Like Annie, Scorpius Jr., the crew. I'm gonna grab a random crewmate, put him in the fucking the padding.
It'd be pretty.
We got Sarah Nusis. I'm still missing like half of you. Are you below Dex? Who's
I'm below deck.
Alaris,
My
Helios,
character
and
is.
Yasena.
I
Yeah.
don't know if I actually
Are
am.
you fucking kidding me?
What?
The initiative is separate per scene.
Oh, why?
Are you shitting me?
Oh, that's annoying.
Do you want us to just all be above deck?
Nope. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna put dummy
Oh, excuse me.
tokens up top for the three of you. So Helios, Yasena, and Alaris. So I'm gonna put dummy tokens for you up top. Add you to.
No, I
initiative.
would have been up top, though.
Oh, okay. Well, then it's not a dummy token. You're up
That's the
top.
only way she saw the rigging and things. So
Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
He saw the riggings.
Yeah. So let me just delete the downstairs token for you, so that there's not two of you.
Thanks, baby.
Yeah.
Are you indivisible?
And justice for all.
Hey,
Hey, someone 913. Thanks. How you doing? What's going on?
That's the usual. I got a 4.
Oh, baby.
Oh, yeah.
It's fine. I'm downstairs and I'm doing what I do, which is casting a spell.
And you guys should have control over your respective dragons.
I'm back.
Hi, Chris. Oh yeah. Let me drop out of the call so Chris's face shows up. Hi, Chris. A very, very large, very angry man landed on the deck and yelled, "For Lutheria! For the Titans!" And everyone's surprised except Helios.
Help me.
And I meant to take 20 for his initiative, but I just clicked the roll all NPCs button, so he didn't get that. So he's got a 23. Okay.
I want his crown.
Okay. So yeah, let me share his art because it's cool.
Be pretty.
I'm not liking the name and initiative.
Hey, he's young. He ain't got nothing.
Oh god, his name and initiative is ridiculous. Why is that? Oh, that's why. That's okay. All right.
Why is he going first? That's not right.
Because I take 20.
Hmm.
I'm just gonna leave the initiative name as it is. Incidentally, we have a lot of initiatives. Just so many. I still need initiative for Blix, Annie, and Verdi.
Oh shit! I have to.
I can just click the button and it'll roll for them with their appropriate mod.
Sure, yeah, do that.
Do that.
Okay.
Also, I just rolled into initiative as well.
Yep.
And it's going first.
You're at the fucking top, but you're surprised.
That's fair.
So, everyone's in initiative. I'm gonna hit begin combat. Yasena surprised. It's his turn. And a wave of miasma erupts from him. I need everyone in that area to make a Constitution saving throw.
Well, damn.
What area?
Am I on this layer?
You're downstairs.
That's what I thought. So I won't need to make the
Oh,
save,
I
right?
see the area now.
Yeah, let me change the color of it.
Yeah.
That didn't help.
That didn't help.
Nope, that made it worse.
Let me make it... I don't know, what color would be good?
Yellow.
And I'm
Yellow?
green.
Green. Yeah, green.
Yellow will make it green, like where the water is and shit.
That's
Yeah.
good. That's good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Roll what?
Constitution saving throw.
Okay. I'm gonna cheer it, even though I probably don't need to.
Okay.
This isn't a spell, is it?
It is. It is a spell. Why is there no cast on VTT button? I don't want to display card on VTT.
This is a con save, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, I have to do one for Verdi, I forgot. Crushed it.
Yeah, you did.
Fuck,
My
fuck,
boy.
fuck, fuck, shit, fuck.
Yeah, me too. Crushed it.
Sure. Is this gonna suck? This might suck. Having to do this a million goddamn times. Yeah, so I'm just gonna... Okay. So, those of you who succeed... Well, I should probably determine who succeeded or failed first. So, Helios, you succeed. Remir, you succeed. Scorpius, you fail. Verdi succeeds. Mr. Nibbles fails miserably. And a great number of crewmates, it doesn't actually matter. I do need Annie's save, and Scorpius Jr. I need to roll a save for. Oh no. Oh no.
What are you saying oh no for? That's not good.
Scorpius Jr. saves. And only takes 12 damage. So on a successful save, you take 12 necrotic damage. On a failed save, you take 24 necrotic damage.
Ow.
Did Annie save?
Annie did say... no, sorry. Annie failed with a 12. So a number of crewmates are caught in the area. And as they die, their spirits rise from their bodies full of malevolence.
I just got to know him too.
Yeah, you
It just-
did.
Oh.
Oh, that's beautiful art, though.
That is beautiful art, but we just replaced the dead ones.
I knew all their families. I know all their kids by name.
Mr. Nibbles is surprised, Ramir's surprised, Orsino's surprised, Aesop's surprised. Helios, it's your turn.
I'm gonna use my action to make myself invisible.
Okay.
Because I don't think I wouldn't have done that while shit was when I first noticed him. The fuck can I use my bonus action for? Anything? Not really. No, I can't. Okay. We're gonna move. Oh God, I don't want to be anywhere near here. I want to go away.
I just want to. I don't know where this is an issue, but Hallow.
Yeah.
How does that interact with any of?
Well, are we on the first or second day of...
We're on the first day.
Okay, so I'm not even done doing it.
Yeah,
Right.
No, but like the old one was still with us. If you started casting the new one on the front half and the old one's still there,
then he'd be on the front half.
Yeah.
Which he is, right?
Yep.
but like I'm just
Like these new things.
Mhm.
okay. It's so like undead can't enter the area.
Right.
That's all I was thinking.
They were created inside the area.
I'm done.
So if they leave the Hallow, they can't re-enter it.
Okay.
You're
and
done?
Whilst they're in this, they can't charm, frighten, or possess any of us.
Okay. So, we go up to the top of the second round, but we'll get there next time on Dungeons and Dragons.
He just wanted to shit on us real quick.
Just real quick. I just wanted to shit on you.
Mm-hmm.
I'm invisible though.
You are invisible.
I'm
proud of
invisible.
you.
Thank you.
Yeah, I'm proud of you.
Okay.
Why
You
is
deserve it,
there
though. You
a
did
random...
such a good job.
Yeah.
Did I?
Yeah, you did.
With the Minotaur shit, like
Okay.
I wouldn't want to roleplay that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Take the freaking compliment.
I mean, okay, I'm taking the compliment. Yeah. I feel the need to point out that I had an opportunity, obviously. I had an entire week to prep. And at 1 o'clock today, I was just like, I don't want to.
And then he was like, I'm going to take a nap.
Have a nap.
Yeah, I literally just took a nap instead of prepping
Yes.
so that I could just fucking ad-lib it.
What,
Like, I was like,
you're allowed to have a nap.
I was like, there's like 5 other dudes in the city that own Minotaur slaves. I don't even care enough to like come up with names for them.
We don't want to know their names.
I mean,
Yeah,
I
we
don't
didn't,
blame
we
you
didn't
for
care
that.
about their names.
Yeah.
But I mean, it makes sense that you guys would go to Nerd Dagon first, and then it's kind of like Tim said, it was dominoes
House of
from
Cards,
there.
yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
House of Cards, that's what you said.
Yeah.
And I mean, you didn't know if we were just going to get them in a room and destructively. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, true.
I'm glad we
He
didn't do
assumed
that.
we didn't do that.
I did assume you wouldn't. But yeah, so do you have any idea who this very large man who just showed up is? He's about 20 feet tall, by the way.
That's not the guy
I'm
that
assuming
was
he's a
on
child
the
of
farm,
Sidon. He has the third eye, right?
He does have a third eye.
And he's an Empyrean, which is a celestial giant, right?
I mean, anyone.
So
who's-
he's probably a son of Sidon,
or Lutheria, yeah.
or this area,
Or both.
or both. Yeah,
Yikes.
he did.
Probably will.
Yeah, yeah.
It's okay, I'll come up there and intimidate him.
Okay, but you have no idea who he is. Got it,
Don't
right.
worry, I'll come up there and I'll intimidate him.
You do that, Yasana.
I'll use that feature that I haven't used since level 1.
Which feature?
The one that gives me advantage on intimidating celestials.
Oh, well, you didn't get that at level 1. You got that at Sorcerer 1, which
is
was
like
level
4.
5.
Yeah.
Or 4, somewhere around there. I don't know.
So, yeah, it was one of those first few levels.
Yeah. But yeah, there's a buttload of undead creatures that just rose from the corpses of your crew members. And we'll see what the hell happens with that next time on Dungeons & Dragons.
Yeah.
because I didn't want to start what is likely to be a very long combat at the end of the session.
No.
Um,
You say that.
It's
I'm glad I didn't spend my last 7th level spell slot.
right.
But
Yeah,
see,
it's a good thing you guys are completely fresh and have all of your resources and didn't spend anything on legend lore.
It's a good thing Alaris is tied up.
Uh-huh. I mean, you might want to just drop Hallow and help.
God damn it.
We'll see how the combat starts.
Yeah, we'll see how it goes. Alaris is literally last in combat, as Alaris is wont to do. So, we'll see how the first round goes, and
I think
from
I've gone
there.
first like once.
I would be surprised if you had ever gone first.
No, I haven't ever gone first. I went second, like last one.
Okay. Yeah.
I would say that 80% of the time I have rolled 20.16.
You roll
nearly
really...
every combat. I roll 20.16.
Yeah, you roll really high ridiculously frequently, and then you complain that you go first because you don't know what to do.
This isn't making Amber feel any better.
Yeah.
Thank you,
pants, Tim.
Everyone, for being here. I hope you enjoyed this session of fighting
fighting whatever the fuck this is.
The Minotaur slave trade.
Assholes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And if you guys are watching us on Twitch right now, thank you for being here. Please check out our YouTube. We've got all of our episodes over on YouTube. Because we're on episode 41. We've got the other 41 episodes, including Session 0, available on our YouTube. If you're watching us on YouTube, please check us out on Twitch. We're live 3 days a week on Saturday, Sunday, Monday. Saturdays we play Odyssey, the Dragonlords at 4 p.m. EST. Sundays we play Trolls for Hire at 1 p.m. EST. And Mondays we play Rime of the Frost Maiden at 6:30 p.m. EST. Rime is fast approaching the end. You guys are getting pretty close to the end of that campaign. I mean, same with this one. Real talk. You're getting close to the end of the main story of the campaign. Then we do DLC, like extra stuff. So, we also have a number of our series available as podcasts. So if you'd rather listen to your D&D than watch it, you can do that on your favorite podcast platform. Just search us up. We're the Gilded Troll, or you can check out the link, which is down in the description. It's if you're on Twitch, it's in the about. If you're on YouTube, it's in the description of the video. We also have a Discord server, which we all hang out and just talk about D&D and life and pickles. And we also
terrible they are.
And how amazing they are. And we also have an Instagram and a Twitter that we are increasingly likely to just delete and stop using entirely.
Hit us up on Discord.
Yeah. That's the social media we actually give a shit about.
Yeah.
I think that's it for the plugs.
Yeah.
So Madam Producer Lady, who we raiding?
Did you
Madam.
want to say who's playing tomorrow?
I did want to say who's playing tomorrow. So tomorrow we have Trolls for Hire, episode 7. Which I'll even announce the title of the episode. The title is Ridiculopathic Medicine. And our players for tomorrow are Nicole in her debut, Riley, Christian, Chris, and Jesse. So yeah, right. Yeah, that's the five. I'm like, did I didn't fuck that up, did I? No. So yeah. Madam,
Join
this is a Gwendolyn's.
1 p.m. EST.
1 p.m. EST for episode 7. Oh, we got a famous bot.
No.
Oh, damn it!
God damn, you're quick, Amber. Holy
famous.
shit!
I got that PC now. I can do it on.
Yeah.
Ban L2 instead, then.
Oh no! Don't ban L2. Holy shit!
No!
Please no. So Nicole is finally available to play with us.
Yes.
She's had a hell of a April. So she'll be playing with us for the first time in Trolls for Hire tomorrow. And I think it's time to raid.
Yeah, let's raid. We're gonna raid the Welcome Inn. They raided us last week. They're also playing D&D. They look fucking adorable right now. They all have onesies on, and they're all different animals.
Luke, where's your onesie?
So go and say hi. Spam whatever emotes that you have.
Yeah.
Not the Rope has followed.
Thanks for the follow, Not the Rope.
And we're gonna go raid them, and we'll see you all tomorrow or whenever you decide to tune in next.
Please,
Okay.
please come back.
Please.
Please.
I'm lonely.
We're desperate. We love you.
Thanks for being here.
I love
Bye.
you. Bye.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Bye.